So this works now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your round 2 of Victoria, Melbourne, Australia's biggest Infinity 2-day event, highly classified. We have Titans battling here now today. We have top table finalists from previous tournaments. So we have a lovely game of Vanilla O12 versus Bakunin. What do you think about this matchup, Nick?
I have not seen the list yet. So,
Nick from Lost Lieutenant.
Hello.
So, what do you think about the matchup?
I guess first we look at what cards they got for highly classified.
Highly classified.
So we have 3 HVT cards.
Yeah, that's...
Which, thankfully, there are extra HVTs in this.
But it is, it does really focus your strategy very definitively.
It's also going to make it difficult for the first player. Because the second player will know where all the targets are, where all the HVTs are, and the first player will not.
Yeah, but potentially if the first player, if someone makes a mistake and leaves their HVT a little too vulnerable, that opponent could get 3 classifieds in 3 or 4 orders. So they could lock the game down quite quickly and make the opponent like be on the back foot, and you can just sacrifice your models for orders. And just slow them down. And basically, once you get them, your game turns into firefight. It really simplifies.
There's also another crossover because we've got HVT designation and mapping.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 cards that are both forward observe or spotlight.
Yes.
So
we've got 2 factions here that have good hackers. Zoe's, if Callum's taken Zoe's a great opportunity for this. I know Ivory's taken the Raptor Killer Hacker, and that's an excellent option for this.
But with 2 requiring hackers, and I haven't seen the list yet, but I'm assuming neither of them are usually that heavy on forward observers. It's usually more toward the hacker. And
Ivory,
if you can open up first turn, pitchers and killer hacker, and knock off their hackers, you can lock down 2 of the objectives.
So our players are just debating table conditions, that kind of thing. So we'll get them in a minute. But yeah, highly classified. This is an interesting draw. I wouldn't be happy if I saw this, to be honest. Because you really focus, like you have to have a wide list, not a tall list. Highly classified, you've got to get every different kind of specialist to kind of reliably do the mission. And you've pulled...
So we've got HVT designation, which is either forward observe or spotlight the opposing HVT twice. So notably, that does not require line of fire.
No, and it can be done through a repeater as well.
And it can be done through a repeater. We've got HVT follow-up, which requires medium or heavy infantry. And they have to have the HVT in their zone of control and then make a whip check. They get +3 mod if the HVT is in their line of fire, but again, it doesn't require line of fire.
Yeah.
And then HVT identity check, which requires biometric visor, multispectral visor, or sensor. And they must be in their zone of control and line of fire. Zone of control and line of fire, unlike the others. And then make a successful whip check. So none of these require UV and base. 2 of them can be done without line of fire. It's going to be tough to hide the HVTs.
It is.
Mapping is the 4th one, and that is either forward observer or hacker, and they have to be in silhouette contact with terrain that is totally inside the opponent's deployment zone, and then spend a short still in normal whip check. That almost seems like it's the toughest one. Because you have to actually go somewhere.
You do. I'm worried about this potentially for Ivory.
Yes.
I think, if Callum...
He is pointing at ident check, by the way.
MSV stuff. O12 isn't known for sensor. There's only a few MSV units. And Bakunin obviously can take Riot Girls and do it pretty reliably.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Ivory doesn't have any... MSV in either of their lists, maybe they were hoping to just ignore that card. Like, just hopefully don't draw that card. I can hit 19 of them. That's good enough.
Yeah, and honestly, it's one of those that it's
a
hard
singular
one
requirement.
It's a hard one to plan for, and it's one that your list covers or doesn't.
We have. Okay, so it's looking like. All right, so black dice are a bit iffy, but we can see the number. All right, so Iris picking deployment. I'll let you guys hear.
I will deploy on.
Hey. Ivory does solidify their choice for deployment. Personally, I think that might be a mistake. This table's open.
I will deploy on the side of the table that I am on.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Ivory's picked
first then.
Callum's snatch grab first turn.
Good luck.
So,
Go ahead.
Likewise, you're going to make me deploy first, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
all right, cool. We'll get Ivory over here. I've got this. And Ivory.
Cool.
What am I doing?
I don't know, what are you doing?
Then I'm changing it. It's. God damn it. Fix it in a second.
Yeah.
Bigger. That. All right. So, I looked at the classifiers you guys drew and I cried.
So
They look like terrible classifiers.
They're fine.
They're fine.
Especially,
So the only annoying thing is
I made a gamble
that we would not draw HVT identity check just because building a list with sensor or MSV in vanilla made me play into the other missions and the other matchups that I wanted this list to play into significantly worse.
Yep.
And didn't work out, so that's fine.
Yeah, we were just talking that maybe you, like O12's access to sensor is virtually non-existent.
It would have basically forced me to take an OCO, or it would have forced me to take a shitty MSV1 skirmisher gangbusters.
Yes. Yep. And we don't want to do that.
Yep.
They're fine.
They're aggressively fine, and I wanted to take a Raptor because Raptors are incredibly cool. So, like, you may look at this and it's like, oh, that's awful. But if we look, like 1, 2, 3, and my secret classified all get done by the Raptor really, really well.
Yeah. So your objective is to stop Callum from actually doing all 4 of these.
Yes. So my objective is I'm going to look at his list, see if any of them are reliant on one piece, and then my plan is, because they're also so HVT orientated, I'm going to civivac my own HVT like little shit I am.
Yep, that makes sense.
And then they're going to do that, run that away, and then I'm just going to, over 3 turns, try to grind him down, because most people don't expect O12 to play the Info War game, and this list can play the Info War game.
Yeah. What was the logic about picking sides? I kind of thought you might want to go first to maybe picture target hackers.
That was an option that I considered. Partially, I don't really respect Bakunin's ability to attack well into this list specifically.
Yep.
Because of like the spread out hacking threat. If he gets pitches down, Bakunin has good hackers, but they don't have elite hackers. Like counter fire on my turn from a Raptor will take out most hackers he can bring. And then I can also hide behind my Moonrakers. And my side of the table has significantly better HVT spots. So if I can force him onto the back foot this way, force him to unpick my Moonrakers, and then cut him off classifieds.
Yep.
I also reckon that by me giving him first turn, he's either going to try to commit a lot to kill me, or he's going to try and run his own HVT back into his DZ. And the issue with him for that
is the sustained pressure of hackers and heavy infantry. I can push. Last turn, if I really need to, I have my Lieutenant Gamma. I have the redundancy in the heavy infantry. I have the 2 Cyber Ghosts and the Raptor for the redundancy in hackers for mapping, and my secret classified, which is hack the HVT.
Yep.
And then for mapping, again, I have the 3 hackers.
So theoretically, in your first turn, the Raptor could score you like 5 or 6 points.
It could theoretically score me
Every classified you
6
could
points,
possibly
yes.
get.
Theoretically, it is in the small group though, so it probably won't be able to. And I'm probably going to be trying to take out his hackers because it's a very hacking focused set of classifieds. So
It sounds like, well, you can't do one of them. You've got a lot of redundancy to do the rest.
yes, so that's why I'm actually pretty happy with the draw, as much as it's like
It sucks that you can't do identity check.
yeah, and mapping is always a little bit fucked.
Yeah.
But I have the tools, and I've got a good secret, which is generally the most important thing.
Yep.
So as long as I can maintain control that way, I'm reasonably confident. Especially because of the ability to evac my own HVT to prevent him doing stuff. But the issue is, I think he can't afford to do that in this matchup because of all of the forward pressure I have with the robot, the hackers, and the Yankai.
Yeah, I think he'll deploy, he'll put his reserve down, and look at your army and go, there's so much fast shit, so much impetuous melee bullshit. I'm not going to be able to run up the table very easily. Bakunin's slow already, aside from like an Uber fall. Anything that does classifieds is slow as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, the only real options he has is probably either a Nun's Link. So I don't really rate that as a Harris. So it would be like a Nun core, and that's a lot of points moving into my side of the field. Or it's a Riot Girl Harris, and I can try to zone that with my, because I have 4 hacking area bubbles that I can use to protect my HVT. Because it's going to be right on the 16-inch line. I can put flash bots right on the 12 and zone past them.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I am a little bit worried specifically about just if he's decided to really lean into the hacking. It's just because 2 info war lists is going against each other is always a bit of rocket tag. So I'm worried that if he's gone he's taken like the Rob Wright special of like 2 custodians plus other hackers, or if there's he's trying to do a lot of work with he's got a Stigmaton and other regular hackers. That would be rough as well.
Well, you've got custodians, you've got Uhahu.
Yeah. No, the thing is, by taking those, you draw away from a lot of Conan's other strengths, which are generally considered more scary.
Yeah.
So unless he's built up on a critical mass attack, which I especially doubt in highly classified, I feel like I've made a good decision. But watch us come over there. He's got 3 regular hackers, and one of them's a rounder, and he's got other Trinity on top of that. And it's like,
Well, Alan could have made a list that was well-rounded, got these cards and gone, fuck it, I'm taking the other list.
yeah, he could have.
And that list might have a couple hackers in it for shits and the giggles.
Well, the other good thing is, again, lists get exponentially better into each other, and no one considers my other list is a lot more typical O12. It's Zeta and Warbandy shit and value pieces. This is leaning a lot more on their newer strengths with 2 Cyber Ghosts and a Raptor, which was big in Starmada, but a lot less. And then you've got a Gamma, which allows me to open up room for all of the defensive techs that I have. And then Liang Kai is there because he is a crutch and I love him.
I think a more recall would be a problem on this table.
No. I got white noise. I got smoke. If I can't shoot it, I will throw a picture at it. I will isolate the Linkling, and then I will go, you are 1 dice. Here is a Gamma.
Excellent.
I'm not very scared of potential AROs. It's more if he's really leaned into hacking, or if I'm seeing 3 before, which is maybe not good. It's just rough.
What about a potential brand?
That's fine. 'Cause I've got basically infinite templates, and there's nothing that's one wound that I need for the list to function.
That's very fair. Very fair. Yeah.
Like, unless he's doing 3 wounds in an order to the roadbot.
And this is kind of where the positive of the Gamma LT comes out of it, where it's hard to assassinate.
Yeah.
Like it's unless you have Shinobu or something like
Yeah,
that.
and even with Shinobu, generally the Gamma is behind layers and layers of shit. So I've got to get through my Moonrakers and some other templates. That's another thing the Raptor helps with. It's just, for some reason, I just get an extra heavy flamethrower in my deployment
You
zone.
do. Very good. Very good. With the table, so how are you thinking? All right, cool. We'll end it there. All right, thank you, Ivory. Come back for the winners interview. Woo.
Yeah, sure.
Send me a list. Did
Was asked to.
he might do? He might be deploying. Okay. You can do it in a minute. That's fine. All right. What do you like? Kind of. I do find myself agreeing with Ivory a lot. I kind of feel like a Moira Link would be more of a problem than they kind of mention. Just because the table, like there are certain spots that would have really strong ARO presence over a HVT. Like they might not see the whole table, but it will definitely cover a HVT. Obviously, you can throw smoke on that. But Callum having the first turn and push up Uber Falls, which are basically impervious to getting CC'd themselves, kind of thing. And Putniks can absorb a shitload of orders if you're just trying to template them or whatever. So yeah, I'm not sure. Ivory kind of does everything pretty chill. But yeah, what do you think of Ivory's list?
Let me see that again.
Definitely not an O12 list I've seen.
It's not something you expect, especially with 2 HD plus.
It seems like a lot of lists I look at have a lot of moving parts. This seems very straightforward. We have a bunch of CC monsters, we have a bunch of hackers, and then we have chaff.
Yes. And that chaff is solid chaff with mine layer. Plus the random Deva bot as well. Most things in there have some sort of template if they're going to be anywhere near the front.
Yeah. So I agree with Ivory in the fact that I don't think Bran will do anything. If Bran was in this list, it was to do, veteran classifieds or something like that. But I don't think he's doing anything this game. There's really nothing here you want to kill that has 1 wound. He might be a good secure HVT option, or he might just be a piece for getting rid of mine.
Actually, that's not a bad thing. He's got a decent dodge.
30? So 50
okay.
50s?
Sorry.
But he's NWI shock immune. So
Yes. So
significantly
he
better.
can go in there and start to clear mines. And if he doesn't succeed at the first dodge, he just doesn't go for the second mine.
Yes. Yeah. He should be good. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like a very straightforward list.
Yep.
A good purpose. I feel like personally I'd throw the Raptor in the big group and the Gamma in the small group.
Based on how
smoke,
he's planning to play it,
so much smoke and so much white noise, you can pretty much block any ARO off, so you don't need a ton of orders to shoot things. But then again, you'd have all the hackers into one group. Have you sent me your list? No, let's go for it. Yep, no worries. There is this if you want it, but you might want something else.
Sure, I'll give it.
Yeah, Trent gave it to me. It's no sugar mango. It is textured. That is Monster's thing. All right. Hello, my friend.
How are you going?
We are going well. Okie dokie, Arthur. So, did you? I asked Ivory the same question. I asked you the same question. Did you cry when you see these?
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
draw? That is such a different answer.
This is like mostly from a play perspective, not from a like. As in, my first list is able to do any spread of highly classified objectives that can come out. This was like the cap one, as you can see. So I'm mostly crying because I find this a very HVT focus, which can often be a non-interactive game when we both just civvy back our HVTs back into our corner if we can't get to the opponents, and then we can't do any of them, and the game is not especially interesting. So I can do them. They're equally hard for both. Like, I have all the stuff, but...
Are you happy you got first turn?
Yes, but mostly because I've never played against O12. So
Okay, interesting.
trying to set up a defense on this table where I have no idea what he can throw at me, very difficult. And as a result, I think if I went second, I'd have a high risk of just doing something, and I have a lot of models, right, because I'm playing. So I have a high risk if I go second of just being stuck somewhere where, because Ivory's a good player, he goes, I walk here, I kill this, I walk here, I kill this, I walk here, I kill this, the game's over. Omya, just remind me as we go, I don't know what a robot is.
It's a motorbike.
Excellent.
It's a small motorbike.
Shape-changing.
Shape-changing motorbike. Cool. So, what's your private classified?
So my private classified is, and this is where I think I'm actually in trouble. Private classified is fucking nanos.
Yeah, so, what's your other option?
I can't even remember, something like
HVT assassination?
it was an HVT assassination, but it was in the ballpark. Something it was equally absurdly difficult. Like I said, I can do everything on there, but this one with this list, Mara has a burst and I think that's about the only thing I have a chance of winning, right? I think, and that was the big breaking point why I took this list, was because it can actually do this. And I'll just struggle through the rest of whatever else happens because I think I just flat lose if I take out of it. Cannot.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. What's your first turn game plan? You haven't played against O12. Do you know much about them?
Not really.
So you don't really know what to expect?
No.
You're like, fuck, there's no game plan for O12, so what's your
plan? My only game plan is that it's a vanilla faction, and I have a lot of members in Exit. So I presume because it's a kind of techie faction, they're going to have some members. My main game plan is work out whether I can, because always mission first, can I use smoke and my Chimera get onto his HVT and do as many of those as I can.
Yes.
If he null deploys too hard, or if I know what AROP if I can, fantastic, I do it. If I can't, I presume I probably can't because I hear they get the reading robots. Mine layer. Moonrakers, thank you. If I can't, because I probably will be too moonrakered up, I will then just plan on killing as much stuff and locking him out of my HP. Okay. So I have... So this list I've made mostly because I wanted to run Kusanagi in the game, because I haven't run her, she's cool.
Cool
I like
model.
her from the show. And also for decap, she's one of the few friends I have. And by taking her, I get to have 2 heavy rocket launcher Centerbites. One is the second one is held in reserve. Hopefully, they're both going to be watching HVT from 2 angles. Like, depends how things go, but that could be too much of that check. They're in a pure core.
Yeah, makes sense. See, you've got a bit of tech here for great this.
One in each fire team, one in each command group. It's very good for a lot of them.
Yeah. Any reason why you chose the breaker rifle instead of the Vulcan shotgun?
Mostly because I've got 2 Cenobites with light shotguns. So they kind of cover the the longer and the shorter range band.
One.
Hope is recording.
Go back and watch it.
There was more before. Just we went to break and then everyone left.
It's just because I've come on, so everyone's like immediately turned. Yeah, so trying to split the range bands up a little better.
I love that you build 7 Swick.
Yeah, same.
I think it's really good. It gives you a lot of options to just the Cenobites are basically throwaways, and you've still got a shitload of Swick left.
I built this list initially with Nagi, as I said, because I wanted to use her. And then I feel like it's actually quite a route that I've happened on. There are plenty of matchups where, you know, an opponent can barely get past one Cenobite with like BS12, let alone 2 BS14 Cenobites. It's just like, sorry, you don't have the tools to deal with this. You're out. And particularly against a vanilla faction where I can throw up White Noise and smoke shoot with them.
Also made the point one of them in reserve. That's keeping one of the 2 Cenobites in reserve is actually a really good play because that's not something your opponent's going to expect.
No, and that's
to have a second copy of something that's already on the board go down.
So,
especially that you got up to all 7 Swick. So trying to do a quick count of Swick at the table.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably not this. We've already got that covered. And then to see it go down.
And I've very intentionally the one Cenobite covering like one half of the approach to the HVT, with the hope that if that happens and Ivory doesn't get correctly, so he's +1, not everyone knows +1, have it covering the other one to go down covering the other half, which they sort of commit to as an approach, but then it's actually. I'm a big believer in against good players. So you sort of have to make plays like that, catch people on. Try and just take a linear game plan against someone who's an excellent city player. It's just going to come down to it. That's like.
I like it as well because either as a hacker, even it won't be chat, but it'll be able like maybe LT.
Yeah,
definitely. Even a more.
And I think a normal version of it would be another custom hacking device plus. That's the right willpower, like that sort of ticks all the boxes. And all things that maybe get me in it. Ivory and I played once. It was my only loss up at Border Bash. It was incredibly game. A lot of ridiculous fights. Like, he passed a ludicrous amount of arm saves on his Kura, including getting, like, stuck with demo charges.
Yeah.
And just leave it. And then in return...
So we want revenge.
Yeah, but and it's not to say that the dice decided I dodged a lot of missiles that I probably shouldn't have. It's a tight game. I know it's
Well, I'm interested to see how you play into the 12, not knowing what. I think you'll look at Ivory's list and go, that's an Ivory list. So
excellent.
We'll see if you can adapt to that. All I can say is good luck. What about the table? Is anything bothering you about the table? About the side you got?
No. I got the side that I think. I wanted.
First turn.
I'm happy with that side. I think they might be very hard to deploy on either side, particularly if you're running a 17, 18 model. It's, by the time you get.
We have a specific plan for the Chimera. It's not really going to be doing any custom sides, but
so the Chimera in my book is point one. It's clip smoke, which is exceedingly valuable, and I would almost take it just for that, even if it did anything else. I think in this mission it defends my HVT because it sits. If I'm doing nothing else with it, it sits near the HVT. It threatens to dodge into close combat with anything that tries to do these classifieds. And then the backup with the other plan with the Chimera is that sometimes you look at the deployment, you think about it, you go, I can just eat, depending on the first. And 9 orders, no 12 prestige, and a converted regular to get it across the board, and like it's eaten Joan of Arc on first. That's usually a game-winning play. So,
Right.
it's one of my takes for best point model of the game. It does a lot of stuff.
I don't even know if it's close. Ridiculous amount of value out of a Chimera. Well, good luck, Callum.
Thank you.
See how you get along.
Can I?
Oh, these
those
are
are
next.
ours. Oh, those are excellent. Okay. I was like, I can't remember what they are.
Don't worry, we didn't steal your classifieds.
I have a good memory. Not quite.
Okay. Well, I'm curious to see how this goes in terms of someone who hasn't played against Vanilla O12. I think it's really interesting because Alan will look at Ivory's list and go, it seems like a copy of my list almost. Like, you get hackers and pitchers, you get Eclipse and regular smoke in Bounty. Yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot of mirroring. I'm surprised that Callum has got the min -6 core, but we'll see how it goes. But I think Ivory's going to struggle.
I think with the min -6 core, especially with 2 HRLs, plus it's got the EM grenade launcher in there.
Yeah. People underestimate a pure link EM grenade launcher. BS14, spec firing on 8s up to 24. Something like that.
She's BS14?
Yes.
It's only going to be a -3 because it's a pure core. It's 11.
It's -6 to spec fire and -3 up to 24.
It's flat up to 24.
Oh no, you could be right. That's even worse.
So it's...
I should have it here, shouldn't I? List.
Yeah, it's flats up to 24.
Okay, flats to 24 means EM grenade launchers on 11 is nuts. Absolutely nuts. If you can isolate the Raptor, if Ivory accidentally leaves something close to it, even if it's Cyberblast, and you get a template off one, so much stuff in Ivory's list that could get.
Or the obvious lieutenant, who does want to hide in the back, but...
The only problem with that, Alan doesn't know O12. So,
True.
he could go around asking the whip. He could go, what's your potential LPs? And realistically, at Ivory's list, I think it wasn't many.
Yeah, it was only 13. So,
I do play a bit of O12 myself. So no, there is no other potential LT.
okay.
But the Ment is Training Command, and Training Command is hidden information,
Yes.
but not for people who know the faction, because it's a core skill, not a profile skill. So
Yeah, it's one of those, if you ask the right question of, do any of these model profiles
is there
automatically
any potential chain of command
Yes.
that I can see?
Yeah.
Ivory would obviously say yes, but if you don't ask the question, you don't know. So yeah, that might be Callum's undoing, just inexperience against O12. But then again, his list is a big gear check.
Yeah.
It's just a big gear check.
And one of Ivory's selling points was it's an atypical O12 list. But if you're playing into an opponent who doesn't know O12, every list is a normal O12 list.
Yes. 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 Interesting. All right, it's okay. When we get to the top tables, top players, I should say, they really focus on deployment. Infinity is one of those games that you can lose in deployment quite easily if you don't know what you're doing, especially on a table that seems fairly open.
So this table, I've played on it once or twice. It is deceptive.
It's deceptive.
It's not as open as it looks because of the different height levels. Those walls that run through the board are quite tall compared to the buildings. And even for someone standing on one of those rooftops, they have a huge shadow zone.
Yeah.
And a shadow zone that most models can just walk through.
Yeah.
Additionally, those roofs are less secure than most because it's very easy to get a model with height above the floor of the roof.
Yeah.
And negate their cover.
No,
That also means it's very difficult on those roofs to go prone and not be seen.
Ivory has some big ass prone markers, I'll say. They are ginormous. I think they're prone markers.
Assume they're prone markers.
I assume.
Because Ivory's going second, so they're not orders.
Yeah, they're definitely not orders. And Ivory's definitely putting
actually, yes, that is a downward arrow with a line below it. They are prone markers.
Classic indication. Yeah, so we can't really say much more until we get into the game, but it's going to be interesting. It's kind of hard to predict. I think the Moonraker placement will be. Well, there was no brand that we saw. I find it interesting because Callum said that was his decap list, and I feel like brand is almost an auto include in a decap list. But that is what it is. So the Moonrakers are there as just a bladed defense to stay away from my DZ. Yeah, I don't think Callum minds. He doesn't want to get in your DZ. He just wants to do the classified. He wants to do his classified before he can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Well, the Moonrakers also help some with, especially the mines, help with Uber Falls.
That's very true. Yeah.
Just, not that it can really stop them from going in, but it will burn orders to get them in. Oh, and Ivory is running some custom printed camo markers that have a variable token that goes on top to tell what the mimetism is. So so Ivory is going through there and retopping his camo markers, so they all say -3 on top.
Once. That's seriously a thing. Yeah, okay. We'll see if I can fix it. I'm not sure about the cutting out. We'll try and fix it.
Is that the Yeti or this Yeti?
That's the Yeti.
Okay, that's Yeti. Okay.
It might have been the lapels. I don't think so.
2.5 inches, and then
Turn them down a
another
little bit.
3.5 inches gets me like here.
Yeah, so that is
and
further
then-
forward. So, but you'd also have to do the same thing
Turn the
with.
game down a
That's
little
fine.
bit.
I'll just
Yeah.
follow them.
That'll help.
Yeah, no, but
and
just.
then so an inch across,
Let me know if
and then
it-
3 inches.
So I do
you
see
help
with
me,
the
if
flash.
problem-
You know, but what I'm saying is,
We're all very
I'm just
new at
going to
this.
flash just so that it's a face to face.
Sure, if I throw smoke.
If I throw, I'm just saying. I'm assuming these are infinitely tall when they close.
I feel like it is getting
that's a
louder
good
in here.
Point. So what am I seeing there?
As the game
Oh,
picks
is he
up.
standing
Yes.
up with the...
Yeah, with the Panzerfaust.
Yeah, okay.
So you guys should be able to hear the players as well.
Haven't said.
Let's pull a TO over because
Yeah.
this is whichever way we decide, it clearly benefits one of us.
Yep.
So, hey TO, can we have a question? Like just about the
You
table.
go for it.
Is this infinitely tall?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hands Faust, total immunity, face to face. I'll go up there and then I'll throw Eclipse Smoke
Yeah.
to be face to face with that, but not that.
Cool.
Because I can just throw it 8 inches.
Yeah.
Measure zone of control, throw it 8
Yeah.
All
inches.
guys that have
So, okay,
joined.
so just be careful because you have to
we
measure
have
zone of
Ivory versus
control
Callum,
in
Vanilla
2D,
O12
and then you
versus
have to
Bakunin
measure your
in Highly
range in
Classified.
3D.
Yeah, well, I can just
Hardcore
go
Yeah,
here to
no, no.
be
is
safe.
the lovely
Yeah.
3 HVT
Well, yeah.
cards.
No, no.
Terrible.
Like-
So,
Just more 'cause it's
Court
a
Observe
stream
will
game, so we
spotlight
should
the
try to
HVT.
Oh, yeah.
Be a little bit
Do
anal
a
about it.
short skill with
and I'll put
the
it
medium or heavy
slightly
infantry
Yeah.
on the
away.
HVT.
So I'll take my
Do a
shot
Sensor
on a
MSV on the
15.
HVT. And get in your enemy DZ.
PS12, you're out of cover. Oh, yeah, just check the,
-3 for range, probably.
let's check.
Not amazing.
So,
Lots
wanna-
of overlap and a lot of potential to scalpel specialists and flat deny.
Yes.
Though from
Yeah.
seeing their two lists,
Ooh,
I don't
Just
think
in.
either is in
they're 30,
too
right?
big of a
Yeah.
risk of having
nah, the HMG range.
most of their stuff
So it's
scalpeled.
30. It's
Because they
31.8.
have multiple
So it's a 15 for me.
medium
missed.
for heavy infantry,
missed.
multiple
Okay,
hackers.
Sorry, I'm off.
Yeah.
I need to roll mine in there, but I got a
Yeah.
13. So it goes
Callum
down.
only has
You can flash
one
balls me if you want.
Doesn't
that
matter.
has spotlight.
And then I'll. So the
Oh,
dog.
sorry, no,
sort of
sorry, it's
behind
hacker plus
two
three.
of
He
them,
does have
and
two.
one was on
Yes,
the ground
yes.
floor to start with.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Rounder,
He's
Rounder is
had
a
to
regular
go 6
hacker with
inches
killer hacking
linearly
program.
that way.
Yes.
And
Last
obviously hacking
one,
plus
3
on
inches
the
to there,
other
1
guy.
inch to
Yeah.
there. Warlock with
So
climbing
really,
plus
the only one that can be scalpeled
and then
is ident check, really.
4 inches
And
forward to like there.
That's going to be a model to scalpel.
That's my impetuous orders.
Cool.
All right, so we're in the game.
Right
Sounds great now. Okay.
Confirming.
Excellent.
Unknown,
Thank you for
Uberfall Group
Thanks for
1.
the feedback. Give us as
Thank you.
much
Group one
feedback as
level.
possible
Yeah, cool.
because we want Game 5 tomorrow
So
to be a watchable experience at the very
everything
least.
there, right?
Yes.
Because people love following through the tournament. I get that, but if I could only watch one game, it would be Game 5.
So what's we got again? Sorry.
Cream of the crop, best of the best,
multi-rifle, killer
table
hacker,
5,
live
everyone's playing to
flamethrower,
win.
And this is just
Great
an
storyline.
option, so it's just a robot
We can
with
talk
heavy
about the
flamethrower.
storyline in the interview.
2 wounds, BTS 3.
It's amazing.
And there's the
Okay,
hacking
now
device
we can start
plus
following the
the
game.
BTS
So Callum's
6
done
just
his
with
impetuous,
14, but
so
only one
chimeras
wound.
and stuff. We can see some smoke going down in the center
Yeah,
of the
so I
table.
think that was the Zellenkrieger that moved up and through smoke.
And we see the Chimera. Chimera has climbing plus.
Yes.
Oh, what's in your second pool?
Yes.
Missile
Your
bot-
road mics are working
So it's Missile
brilliantly
Bot
for
Raptor,
us.
Yeah.
Previously, we couldn't hear the
Varangian,
players, so we couldn't
and
follow the game as well.
the
But now we
monster.
can hear them. We can follow the game a lot easier. We know who's attacking
so this
who.
is
We
a
know
good one.
how many
Yeah.
dice and what numbers they're on. That kind of thing.
Essentially. Oh yeah, also who's my
Climbing
hazmat
plus
ops is the
on
Raptor.
Chimeras
The
on the
Raptor has
roof.
decharges.
Decharges.
I
Yeah.
think that's what they were talking about if they were asking if it was infinitely tall.
They were asking if the walls are infinitely
I will
tall.
give
Yes,
decharges
maybe it might cover that.
Yes.
to
Yeah.
Yeah, to clarify that, no, those walls are just 1 story tall.
regular
Yeah.
big guys.
Yeah.
So the rooftops are probably
They don't get
more
a regular
open
order,
than the
do they?
No,
ground
it's
on this
just
board.
decharges, terrain 0 G.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think Callum just
Okay, I will give the
basically deployed them as far forward as possible. On the roof is interesting
decharge
because
more? What does it have to be regular?
I think he
I don't
actually
think- no, it's just a model.
The big
So
deployment line's
Warlock's
about
fine.
there,
Right,
and
he's
he's
got some melee
already
weapons.
climbed them up
Yes.
and over.
yes, so he's impetuous forward to
okay,
throw. That might be an
so-
eclipse even, or they've dodged
I think the Zellenkrieger impetuous up and smoked before
and then
before they moved up. Yeah. Yeah, because the Zellenkrieger can cover their jumping over the building
Yeah.
or scampering.
All right. So we've got 2 very calculating players. So there's probably going to be lull times, and then they think for 5 minutes, and then they do like 7 orders at once.
Yeah.
So think about this. The deployment looks solid. There's not a ton of places to deploy. It makes deploying pretty simple. A simple
I've got the
objective.
ones that's like the half circle. if
That's
I want.
with what's available. Callum's done a really good job at splitting that fire team up, so that it's not easy to get to multiple teams at once, and then still also have the other approach covered, so that the fire team can move out without having to backtrack to get out.
I'm guessing those are the 2 Cenobites.
Yes, because he talked about having one that covered part and trying to bait
Bait Ivory to
Ivory
deploy
into
away.
deploying on the other side.
Yeah.
When
So
do I spend
that
command tokens
might
to
be the
reform
HVT
wings?
right in the center,
During
or it
your
might be that.
turn,
I can't
at
imagine it's
any
that.
time.
If it's that, I'm weird. Oh, there's two, isn't there?
There's two.
Right, so those might be those 2, and they're both covered.
Okay, so I'll fire up this
Pretty
link.
much
I'll make the
exclusively.
one here, the
lead.
yeah.
All right, so we've got a link team
Someone there,
activation.
the fire team leader.
Yep, everything's in 8.
Everyone's in 8.
Yep.
And then I'm basically just gonna shoot and move around. I don't use half these models. What are their fucking?
4
Speaking of
4 for
moving
the
hierarchy out.
Custodia. Almost everything else is 6-2.
Callum doesn't know his army, apparently.
Okay, these are 6-2. These are 4-4. So
Is Wabara 6-2 as well? Or
no,
4-4?
4-4.
Damn, I thought she was 6-2.
Yeah, Wabara's slow.
She was. Oh well.
No, 4-4.
Yeah.
Yep, all good.
It can be a little bit awkward moving link teams with
I presume you want to
different
shoot
move
different
values.
move values.
something.
So yeah, we'll just
Especially
move to where
if
you
you're
want to
shooting.
move.
If you're
and
just
then I'll-
moving,
and then
it's
I'll look
fine.
at like
Balances out.
things that have seen you at
but
different points.
you have to be able to plan where they want to be on
So
the
that's
next
all?
move after deployment, so that you don't outpace the ones in front.
So this
Did
doesn't
you
have a
find in
front
Morats,
token.
in Morats, was there
Standing
units
up.
that kind of followed that? There was like 6-2 and some 4-4s in your
Oh,
links?
so it's really only the Kai
No,
talk.
I was wondering if it
that's
saw
an
the,
issue with that?
the roadbot.
Yeah, no,
And
I didn't think it did,
find
but it's like
the 6-2 on the Kai talk
I
is beneficial in that link
I
because it
will
lets it
flash and hope
reposition
we are. I'm
within
gonna
the
flash
area
it.
the link is.
Which one?
So it
The
can
link
go,
label. Yeah,
if the link is advancing,
Range?
it can go from the left-hand side of the link to the right-hand side of the link.
We are
Okay.
outside 32.
Oh,
We
So-
have a Cenobite shooting at a robot, I believe.
I will be neg 3, neg 6, so minus 12. So I'm on a 1. You'll be neg 9. So
Oh.
14, you'll be
range,
5s.
range.
got a
cover,
neg
images.
12 versus
Yeah.
a neg
5
9 modifier.
No,
Might be-
it's a miss.
Yeah. Guys,
Oh yeah, range was 39.
don't take the
inches.
dice out too quick.
Alright, range was
39.
39. Yeah.
What does it go up to? 32?
Yes.
So it doesn't, yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, it's got to be 7 closer.
But now he'll know the range on that, so he can try to get within 32.
Yeah, so I think
Uh,
whatever it was shooting back though. It was at neg 12.
Yep, same again.
Cool.
So I
this,
missed there.
I think it might have been the robot
This
with pants
time I
patch.
will
I believe it
dodge.
was the pants. Yeah,
I'll
so the
keep moving.
long yaw, which is currently
Yeah,
being
cool.
proxied for the robot, because a robot didn't make it in someone's bag this morning.
So it looks like Callum's just going to spend his turn on this link. I think
Yep.
he's like
Right,
pushing
uh,
them forward this
do you
far
wanna
means
just
you're going to
check-
dedicate your turn
just
to
check
them.
Zoc at the end of the order.
It's going to break soon, but that's fine. They're all in currently.
Easy. Cool.
Okay, so right now
Yep.
he is trying to
Link shot
and-
the 3 members
yes,
forward.
keep the link together as long as possible to for order efficiency, while keeping the ARO pieces back
You've got 3
and
orders left
slingshotting
on
the
one more in
rest
this
of the
pool.
fire team
Yep.
up.
So,
And since
link lead
since
again.
they've
Yeah.
only dropped out, if he moves those 3 members back and at the end of the turn they're in zone of they're in coherency, they'll reform that link without spending a command token. So could be very
Yep.
efficient to do
I
this
will
play. I
declare
think he's
dodge.
trying
Yep,
really
I'll
trying to
shoot
get
with
this
this for the
Ribera
second.
classified done as fast as
Yep.
possible.
Yeah.
12.
Two's a hit unless you dodge successfully.
I don't know. I don't think I do.
I have flash pulses, I can tell you.
Yeah, no.
It's a
It
flash
feels
pulse
like
ball.
11 or 10.
Okay,
All right, let's play the continuous
Yeah,
damage
fits
game.
11. Yep.
Yeah, let's play the continuous damage game.
oh, so
10?
the
10
10
fails.
HRL hits.
Unconscious 1.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
just
been
one.
out of control. All right,
So just
so makes the
unconscious
second
one.
one.
Yeah, so just unconscious one.
Link breaks.
Yep. Unconscious 1.
So not as important as it seemed. It's not the robot, it's just the flash pulse. Doing its job.
One less order.
It is one less.
So
And
I'll
she
spend
doesn't
my
have any
first
engineers, I
command token of
believe?
5 to reform it as a Harris,
No,
effectively.
okay.
Yep.
It's unconscious one, unconscious
What is
two.
the... So
It's all the
Custodia
same.
is the basis of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Interesting.
3.5 inches and back.
So with no MSV on Ivory's side, the smoke and the eclipse
So at the end of
are
that,
just
I'll
all
check
the same
zone of
thing.
control just for my planning purposes.
Yes,
Go ahead.
There,
which is kind of unfortunate for Ivory.
go to there.
Obviously, banking on not getting that card. I don't think a upgrade from a Moonraker to maybe a Gangbuster would be a miss, but I'm not sure to be honest.
Gangbuster's MSV 1 or 2?
One.
Just one. Okay. Which is it's tough to run MSV1 in solo pieces without the ability to get Sixth Sense on them.
Yeah. So there's plenty of MSV in O12.
Then just sort of back with these ones.
Ivory isn't a
Now I'm
big
gonna
user
pop
of like
pictures from the maximum point there to
one wound attack
here?
pieces or anything like
So, yeah,
that.
sorry, do you want to, where you just,
So
just
all
right
the
next to each
snipers
other
and
here?
stuff like that.
Right, so would you like to place your
I
pictures?
think the only
and
sensor
then
we
tell
have
me
is
where you're
the
firing
sensor
them
bot.
from?
So, although I don't
Most factions.
I don't think
then,
the sensor
so-
bot would go amiss in a highly classified list. Like it's
No.
locked in really naturally.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised
Okay.
it wouldn't because.
So, range.
And I guess it depends on which list
They're
he's
both
using
outside
for
16.
supply rate.
so left and right.
Because
Left,
the forward observer
then
bots
right.
are amazing in supply
So
rate.
left one goes
They've
down.
got the speed to
you go.
get up and hit multiple boxes in one turn, and the
So
forward observer bonus means they reliably hit them and don't
now,
have to
second
worry about
for,
keeping range to walk
spend
back.
The
That's it.
Spend the lieutenant order on
Yeah.
the hacker as the NCO.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. Nothing can really apart. That's prone. Nothing can see this area.
Yeah, no, moving,
Okay,
you're pretty fine to move.
Yeah. So I'm
Think
gonna go
we're
4
moving up.
inches.
Yeah.
Potentially getting some
There,
picture shots.
6 inches.
Sounds like it, yeah.
So there, 4 inches. Here, is that the leader? They all stand up. Hacking AROs, because I've activated hacker inside your zone of control.
So it's just the Cyber Ghost.
Yep, that was
Raptor is out.
So he's already shot
Cyber Ghost
pictures, I
will
think.
declare Oblivion.
Yep, I will declare Trinity.
The rounder.
Round
Failed.
one,
Maintain to
Trinity.
fail. that's two hits.
2 hits and a miss.
So
BTS 6
damage
though.
14, BTS 6.
Needing 9s.
I need 9s. Tank.
Loves it.
Let me just check to see if I can get to guts. I probably don't, but I can be a little. No, I do. Sorry,
Oh, he's checking if he
So I'm
can
gonna
guts
guts 2
out of
inches.
repeater range.
out of your picture area.
Okay, so that white marker
guts
there
off,
is a repeater.
Hacking
Yes.
attack.
Oh,
Anything
that is
guts off
not
anything that
a
hits
nice
you, like any
position
attack
for
that hits
Ivory
you,
to have
you
a
can technically
repeater.
guts off being forward observed or spot
okay.
lit.
It depends on if 2
Activate
inches is
again.
enough to get out of the hacking area.
Correct.
This time with the regular order.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was, but I wasn't quite. Couldn't quite.
If it is, then that picture has
So
might be
this
slightly
time,
misplaced.
So activate again. I'll push up. I'm going to
I think also just might be as far up as he could get it, because otherwise he has to put behind
this
the wall.
time try and oblivion your
And the
flashball
lines of fire to
spot.
get the
missile
picture in
bot.
there are
So
going to
that's
be
a flashball spot. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Yep,
tight.
all good. I will declare reset.
Cool. Oblivion on a flashball
12 is a
spot.
hit.
4 is a miss. 17 is a pass.
Is it double action or is it arm piercing on oblivion?
No, it's armor piercing.
Okay.
It's carbonite that's double action.
Uh,
So this is your third order on them?
yep.
This is rough.
No, no, yeah, no, no.
Ivory's already
Yeah,
made
but
3
it's-
armor saves.
Um,
When
Just let me see if I can be cheeky and guts again. No, I cannot.
yeah, okay, so you can only guts if it gets you out of the hack.
correct, because you have to improve your cover basically.
Yeah.
And in this case, it
same
would
again?
be getting
Yep, same
out of the
again for
repeater
me
range.
as well.
But if
3's a hit.
it's an all or
6
nothing.
is better.
Either you make it out or you don't, and if you can't, you can't.
I don't love this for Callum. This is 4 orders spent on hacking.
One thing I've really felt
and
with,
nothing
with this
succeeded.
list is the difference that Burst 2 versus Burst 3 Oblivion makes.
Oh yeah. Ask me immortals who don't get none of
Yeah.
this stuff
If-
with play.
Pelham isn't able to take
No,
down enough
I wish
of
they
Ivory's
gave,
hacking.
instead of +1 burst Carbonite, I wish they'd given
It's-
the Custodius +1 burst
He
Oblivion.
might-
Yeah.
Ivory
It
might
feels
go
really
and
good.
just
But
hack
the
him back
Custodes
to his
already
own repeater.
good.
There's,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, the Raptor can take the Trinity
Like,
and
Bakunin
then
does
just
not need
face to
buffs,
face
put
the
it that way.
Oblivions.
Yeah.
No, Bakunin does not need buffs, but I would have rather they fixed their old
The only
profiles
problem with
than
that
just
is
add
I
Cenobites
think
and
the
call it a day.
Raptor is only with 13. Not amazing.
Yeah.
For a repeater, it's going to be on 13s. So
I don't think Ivory should risk
I
the
don't
Raptor because that's one of his.
So I'm
Yeah,
going
the
to
only
classified pieces.
the only
Yeah.
other thing I would do is coordinate hack.
Oh, no arrows for me.
The Cyber Ghost was already there. The Raptor was close. Forced the split of the AROs. They might go to Trinity, the Cyber Ghost, but then you get more dice on
Yeah.
Whatever else. I'm not sure. We'll see how Ivory plays it. Ivory's a better player than me.
Right, same again.
Same again for me as well. 12.
Yep, 9, 20.
Callum's not having any luck in these 2v1 dice.
So
What do you reckon the consensus was for the last
main
round?
pool,
Winning, like, if we look at the amount of players that won, I reckon they were mostly first turn players or second turn players?
Ooh.
A lot of people I talked to went first and won.
Custodia will go
I think it really depends on the list. Because,
Just
for instance,
remember, you can't CV back in a link team.
when I wrote lists
Yeah,
for
no, that's
Supply
fine.
Raid
I'm not
with
going to this turn.
Rama,
No.
I wanted
I
to go
just-
first, want to push as many buttons as possible,
I would
and
rather we
just
catch it
try
early
to
than
hold
later.
ground
Yeah.
and delay them from getting to my buttons.
Yeah.
But going in with Morats,
So no arrows when it comes.
You don't-
from my
I've
end,
got,
unless you wanted to.
I don't have that midfield. I barely have forward observers.
No, I've moved,
So I've got
Fun.
enough
Move.
button pushing to go up and
and then
push some
I'm
of my
going to
buttons,
spend a command
but
token,
then
reform the link.
a bunch
that as
of
the link
anti-material to go up
Yep,
and smash
with,
theirs.
lead. They're incoherent.
That
So
guy's the
that
link lead.
does well.
Cool.
Otherwise,
going
they
second.
won't be incoherent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
It looks like Callum might be running back.
is going to come up to
So,
I'm a little
Yeah.
concerned about those overfalls that are still sitting on the rooftop.
there.
if Ivory's not careful,
and
obviously, I think Ivory's just going to
Uberfell
burst 5
is
gamma it.
going to,
If Callum gets lucky and
like,
drops
so
the Eclipse,
climb down the 3 inches.
It could be
plus the
fine.
inch to get off.
He's
the
climbing
base,
them down.
Yep. So
And then
it's
go, and then so that's 4 inches.
Yeah, of
and then,
10?
Of 10 total, and then just going to end up like cowering in a corner over here.
Yeah.
And the dogs.
sounds about
This
right.
dog is going to come forward to that corner.
Yeah.
This dog is going to come over to like.
He's got the Uberfall tucked into a corner, and then the Chimera's
come over like
spread out,
here.
or the Pupnik spread out.
Yeah. Just cover that general area.
And
Stop
I
CC
don't
people from getting
necessarily
through
need to
there.
talk
Yeah.
to stage 20
We'll stop
people.
anyone
I
from
try
getting
and
through there,
isolate
really.
you.
No one really wants to
I'm
fight
not-
an
I'll try and
Uberfall.
isolate you again because I don't know, it's just stripping an order. I'm not doing much else with it.
And he's
now.
got dodging Pupniks at anyone who
Failed.
tries to come
Okay.
in.
7 and a 10. Hopefully Ivory doesn't make 2 armor saves this time.
Reroll that one.
Fails that
Bounce
one.
down. It doesn't matter. The 11's a fail because damage 16. So this is isolated.
Okay. Finally gets Oblivion through.
Yeah, but in grand total, that means he's effectively removed 2 flash crossbots. Not great. I
and
don't
then
think.
that's my
I don't think
turn.
Callum's done any classified.
Cool. Alrighty. So I'll start with my impetuous. The Ankai is
Okay,
going to come
and yeah, we're
forward
over to
4
Ivory.
inches.
Um,
Shouldn't see
the
anything.
one advantage
Right, if he
to
stand-
taking out the
stands
2
there.
flash
Put
bots
him
mean
in
they're
the
also
bolt spot.
repeaters.
So sorry, we're saying is
Yes.
And so it
Basically
makes it
taking
reduces
let me-
the options
put him on-
Ivory
put the-
has
the-
for
Let
extending
me
his
actually
hacker
look from your
range.
side before I declare because I didn't think
That
it was
said-
so
We'll
close.
check.
You're
and then
right,
if you
it's
can-
still
if
only
you don't
Well,
confusing.
no,
know
because I don't.
It's
you
the
don't get
same-
to check until
it's the same
after
as
I
stripping
declare.
2
You
orders
have
from
to
first turn, though.
speculatively declare
Yes.
impetuous action.
So
It's the top right of this one that
I
I'm
don't know. At this point, if Ivory
I
can
think I'm
really
fine.
come forward with a really good first turn, Callum's only got 2 turns left to do classifieds. So Ivory has the opportunity now in this turn to scalpel certain
I need the
pieces.
silhouette.
So I think
sorry.
Ivory's going to focus on throwing their own
and
pitches,
silhouette on top of that for me.
Yeah,
Raptoring
I was just using
the
a
Rounder
solidity one
and the
because that might
Custodia.
matter.
Yeah.
And realistically, beyond
Cool. So it
that,
comes 4 to here.
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
think there
put
was much
2
in
shotgun
Callum's
blasts,
list
hit
that will
mode
be able to do the classifieds.
into the pitcher at 0 range.
Well, you're right. If you can knock out the 2
So that'll be on
hackers,
11s.
that's 2 classifieds you can't
Fails.
get. I don't think you can easily remove all of columns medium and heavy.
Yeah, I don't think
And the
Uh,
one multispectral visor he has
let me
on
check.
the
Okay, let me
right
check that the. Let me, if it's gonna
is going to be a rough one to scalpel out because that's an arrow piece.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
comes to here.
Um,
See the corner of my base.
Yeah, I see.
Cool. I'm gonna be here.
Right. If
you
you
see
can-
me,
if you
you're
can
gonna
knock
shoot.
out the
I'm gonna throw
hackers.
smoke at my feet.
And they're only
You'll
one
be on
with hackers as well.
17s. I'll be on 17.
I'll be on probably
17s
yeah,
because
because it'll be
you will
great.
have to be
8.
12.
12.
Careful that they're completely down because he does have
roll.
Mother.
Takes it.
All good.
Are we
Religious.
making more armor saves? Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, he has to make sure that he actually puts the hackers on the ground
Okay.
or fully
Now,
off the board.
this Varangian,
Because
Yeah. Ribera's pretty
one of the
to
best
here.
doctors in the game that's outside of hack.
2 inches to there.
One of the best doctors that isn't
4
a
inches to
doctor.
here.
Wait, she's a doctor? Or is she just
Alrighty.
She was a doctor
Now.
plus 3.
We're going to start.
Oh, you could be right. I
Now
could be
start our
completely wrong.
So, what do we need to accomplish?
Yeah, of
We
course.
need
Of
to
course she's a
kill
doctor
that.
plus 3.
Yeah.
But we also need to
Doctor
kill
plus
your
3.
warbands.
I
So
was
only
you had
with
14.
14.
So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Casting on a pulse for 17.
so what we're going to do is we're going to
You paid
spend...
twice the points for less
regular
healing
order.
power than fucking Rouhani.
Gamma is going to come up to here and end in cover. So you will get to see me out of cover for the first
Yeah,
face to
as you, as
face.
Okay.
you appear.
Yeah.
The Gamma
Okay.
is going for it.
What would you like to do?
This is risky.
Shoot you? Cool, I'll shoot back. So you will be... let's check range.
And the Gamma is accepting a shot back out of cover.
40 inches.
Ooh, 40 inches
So we're
away.
clearly out for both of us.
What's the
Sorry.
40 inches is the max.
I think it becomes. It's just
I think it's -6 at 40.
no -3 up to 48.
Cool. All right. So I will be -9, so I will be on 5s,
Neg 9
and you will be on 11s.
Is Ivory not
so
neg
5s,
for cover.
9,
Beats.
and
oh,
the
you
1s. I miss everything. So 2.
Take 2.
So
I'll be using hit mode because you're out of
tank.
cover anyway,
burning tank because I'm a 6. So I take 1
including
wound.
AP.
What do you mean?
I use hit mode because you're out of cover on the.
Yeah, that's a HRL. HRLs don't have AP. They just are +1 damage.
That's very
oh,
true.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're probably right.
Ivory missed
No,
everything,
you're right,
but
you're
I
right.
feel
Oh, yeah,
like
+1 damage.
the...
Sorry, I think you
I feel like that's in cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so take a wound.
I'm gonna guts to here and go prone.
I feel like that's in cover from that. Which would make it neg
Yep.
12. Range,
Yep,
neg
all good.
6,
Oh, you
cover.
can.
So I just need to end out of your line of fire.
I don't think you can get all the way. Yeah, because if you go prone,
You still
can,
get to move 2.
Okay.
Because going prone halves your movement value.
Yeah.
Guts specifies 2 inches.
Oh, okay.
If you
Alright,
if you guts prone, you can't move. You
No,
either
no.
move or you guts prone.
No, you can do
Yeah,
both.
that's what
You
I
can
thought.
definitely do both.
So it's do this, or this, or this.
No, it's move 2 inches and go prone. I'm sure. Let me check. Because I'm convinced I'm right about this.
Specify in the chat if you think Ivory's right about this. Yeah, so you have 3 options. You either move 2 inches to completely leave line of sight, you move 2 inches to gain total or partial cover, or if you can't do that, you go prone.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, so you may go prone because I can't.
Oh, yes.
from there.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
Nah, I'll just stay where I am then.
It's yeah, it's good for that. It means there's no
So,
real ambiguity.
one
It's
order,
like
I
if you want to
took a
guts,
wound.
it's either total cover, partial cover, or go prone.
Now we rethink our
But when you do
plans.
go prone, you get to change your
Yes.
basic.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Still a movement.
so we'll go...
Ivory's still in
Longle.
cover, though, because this box will run
go.
a line down there. They're both in cover, but I don't think Ivory
Back out
really
to
wants to
here.
take that fight. It's not a good fight.
And come back to here.
Yep.
Just see that again. Let's clear the picture.
Feels like they're fighting as if they brought sniper rifles.
Yep, 2 hits.
Yep.
So 2 saves for your picture.
Good.
Cool.
Bye-bye, pitcher.
Also, yeah, no, you can reload them, but it'll take time.
Good place to
So
start.
now I got to start removing shit.
Oh, and that's a good point. He's he double fired the pitchers, so
And
no
he's got
pitchers
the-
there
he's got the
until he
baggage
reloads.
Yeah.
But that's still orders.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what
Now-
Ivory's doing.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's doing with the Gamma. I think
gonna
he was
go
just
with-
trying for weight of dice.
Yeah. That's never
We're gonna
worked for me.
Well, I think he was. I think he was trying to wait
gonna
a
come
dice,
back
given
down to
that the
here.
opponent also had
Back.
bad dice.
And take the face-to-face
But they
again.
weren't quite bad enough that I would have been comfortable with.
So 2 whiffs for you. 1 hit for me. Takes a wound. Would you like to stay standing?
I'll stay standing.
Cool.
That worked out. I was going to say,
I
at
will
40
spend the
inches,
lieutenant order.
the gamma's going to be on 2s, and the Cenobite is going to be +3, -6. For
That's
9s.
standing, right? So you haven't
2
got a
9s
bunch.
versus 5 2s,
Yeah.
I would never
Oh,
take.
I think it's
In
because
this
they
case, I will
were off by 3 in the first one,
move 6.
and they thought
Then I will
they
move 2.
calculated as 5 on 5s, which
So
I'll
I
regular
did
order.
that just to get the gamma back down to
I'm going to move 6
Gotcha.
to come
okay.
pick
Well,
out here and see you at the
yeah, if
furthest
you've got to
point.
move through, and Gamma's not exactly great at cautious
And I'll
moving.
measure my zone of
No.
control. Cool. HMG.
I'll Spitfire you.
Cool. You'll be on 13s,
Okay.
I'll be on 11s.
Now he's got the Gamma down, fighting things
okay,
that it
you'll be
wants to
on
fight.
Trying to get
minus 3.
Kusanagi,
Yeah.
I feel like.
5.
It's a Spitfire.
11, Brit.
No,
sorry,
you're on
no.
13.
the right go.
So 2 hits.
yeah.
I'm just on, just 2 hits, excuse me.
Oh,
thinking of
right.
the-
Tank,
Okay,
tank.
MSV.
So I'm a 6 in cover, so plus 9.
Including armor 6. No, because I'm damaged 15.
Yeah, so I'm a 9
6.
plus an 8. So I rolled an 8.
Oh, right, sorry. Plus, I thought you said plus 6.
Yeah, so I said I'm a 6
Clarifying
in
some
cover
addition.
plus.
Oh, right.
Cool.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Not a lot of things happening for either player, really.
No,
Um,
very cautious, trying to scalpel out
Yeah, very-
We
and
go-
trying to set up and dominate the
no.
info war
We
before
will take our
their
time.
opponent.
Activate the Varangian. Oh no, you got MSV1, so we do it slightly differently. We will go.
Contemplating moving Branching and then realizing MSP1.
So what was the range? The
Does
range
not
bands?
agree with smoke.
About 12 and a half, 12 inches, something like that.
Cool.
Squarely in the good for me.
Yeah. I will declare a cautious move. 6 inches.
I can see you.
6-inch cautious move.
Sorry,
Ivering might
if I
be
guts
trying
back,
to
you
get
still
the
see me?
Berserk off. If they're already 12 inches away.
I don't think. Hang on, I need the little.
Yeah, because sorry, guts back.
Delicious 6-inch cautious moves.
Yeah, no. Cool. I will declare a 6-inch cautious move. To here.
Definitely a mark of a more experienced player to be able to
Go again.
look at that and see the cautious
the corner.
moves in the middle of the board.
Yep. What do you have that's.
Heavy +1 burst, heavy pistol.
Oh, you're just out.
So yeah, I'll pop as much as I can.
What
Just-
happened? So,
Like just.
yeah,
like,
you just moved. You just
Sorry.
measured 8 inches.
Yeah, sorry, more. Yeah, no, sorry, I was unclear. I was trying to communicate. I'm going to pop as much as I can. That's an issue on my communication. Sorry. So yeah, just out. In that case, we HMG again.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Do I have anything else I care about here? I don't think so.
It's very important, guys, when you're playing to be distinct.
Yes.
Finish your movement, then measure zone of control. Once you've measured your zone of control, you can't.
I crit you.
Yep.
You can't move again.
Yep.
Like,
So
you can't
3 saves.
adjust
4 saves,
a
sorry, unless
millimeter.
you beat a 9. So I got 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. And if you need to check your zone of control along the
Loves it,
move,
loves it.
specify where you are moving to, lock that in,
Plus
and then
your
you can
armor
go
6.
back and check
So you meet it,
your
don't
zone
beat
of
it.
control along the way
armor
as necessary.
3.
Yeah, so get
so-
215. So you meet it, don't beat it.
Yeah. Okay. Unconscious.
I think
Where is the
Ivory's
rounder?
trying to get
Here.
And there's
Gamma up there and
sorry,
start
where?
shooting laterally with the HMG.
So that's the rounder.
because
Um,
there's a lot of stuff behind that building, and that building's back is parallel to deployment
Activate
zones.
again.
If he can get up there and just get slightly over and cut the pie and just plow down the whole side.
I'm going to come out. So this is 4.
That's what he's doing, yes.
And then I'm going to come 2 more. Does anything see here? I will change my move if anything.
Yeah. As you come out around, I'm gonna
easy.
the corner. Popping the corner will.
Then
get
I'll
it.
just top the corner.
Okay.
And then this is where the gamma
Perfect
evaporates.
fight.
Controls.
Goes for a run and just
Ow.
Yeah.
Let us fight. 11.
11 is pretty good.
Yeah,
And the
because I'm
16 is miss because I'm not getting you out of cover and it'll be +3 for range.
Yeah.
Oh, no, +3 for range. Yeah,
so you're on
I'm
a 14. So
yeah.
just the 11 because
Okay.
I'm also on
Could burn to death.
burning.
Fine.
So I'm on
Takes
one
a
wound
second
left.
wound. No, it's not on
Um,
one wound. He's on NWI, I believe.
I have committed
Which
at
is
this point, so we go
Oh,
again.
fair.
2's
4
not
and a
very
3, so I hit everything.
good. Jesus Christ, okay.
5 saves.
Oh no.
That is very dead.
Oh no. Alright,
Okay.
one Cenobite dead.
Well,
This
So
is where we see the
last
value
order
in
this group
3
that
effective
isn't
wounds for your attack
prestige.
piece.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Give me a lovely arm.
I'm trying to see if I can just see. Like, I'm happy to be out of cover. I'm just trying to see if I can see.
oh, you're going to be back like there.
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. I'll be out of cover, but I will see your rounder.
Okay, well, I'll oppose you with
going
a
for the rounder.
hacking.
Absolutely just going for the hackers
You have
any way
marksmanship,
possible.
so you might be better off shooting if you just want to
But
win.
you're out of cover anyway.
Oh yeah, so
Submachine gun innate. I'm in cover.
no, yeah. So yeah, you'll be rolling a bigger number with your SMG.
Yeah, so last order. Oh, but you've got O12 prestige.
Yeah, second last order.
O12 prestige in the group.
So I've got no attack aware and I haven't O12 prestiged yet.
Yeah.
And you said you don't have attack aware, so I'm on. What would I be on for?
So you'd be a 15 with the gun and a 13 to hack.
12 with the gun.
I could.
That's over 8.
Oh no, nothing. Nothing gives +3 anymore. God, I think played.
Trinity is the only thing that gives +3,
Oh right, okay.
and I'm not a hacker.
Yeah.
Unless he walked close enough to hit a repeater. Because they were checking a range over there. So I'm not sure if there's a...
And sorry, to be clear, you've got heavy pistol +1.
Camera to the other camera.
I think they were in 8.
15 versus 13, 10%.
He's just debating whether to hack or to shoot.
I'm only on 1 wound.
Yeah.
I've taken 2.
Yeah. So I shoot you.
Cool.
19's a miss.
1 hit.
And loves it.
So I will prestige.
Oh, sorry, and I'll dodge here and dodge here.
Yep.
Sorry, dodge here because that one can't dodge.
Yep.
Um.
Well, you could if you want to break the link.
Yeah. No.
Fails.
Fails anyway. It's -3.
Yep.
And no, that one's gone. Sorry.
Yeah. So we're going to activate again. I'm going to come forward just to deny you cover, which should take about half an inch.
Yep.
And let's see where's... And then I'm going to retreat back to be standing here.
Yep.
Go to the other angle. It's up here.
What would you like to do?
Shoot you again.
I'll shoot
Shooting
you
at
back.
something.
5,
5.
a 7.
I think it's just...
Heavy
sure.
pistol is shock, unless you're shock immune.
Oh, okay, yeah, he is
Alright,
shoot.
so
At
now
closest,
I'm
he's using
going to
heavy
try to
pistol.
reset with this isolated flashbot on F4. No. Okay, now we just got group 2.
Maybe the Raptor can do... But...
So we haven't done what I wanted
It's
to
quite
do.
strange to
this turn.
see a
Is there a
game of
way I
highly
can do
classified
it?
that hasn't had any classifieds done by the first turn.
So the link also breaks?
Yeah.
What's the
Well,
challenges,
there's only
by
one
the
person
way?
left, so-
What's the challenge for highly classified?
Oh yeah, because it's...
I think it's having done
No, I'm talking about that link.
either
Yeah.
the
It's
same
already
or all different.
Marcus off the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry, I was more talking out loud to myself because it's like,
Let me see.
I would
It's up
love
here.
to not let you reform, but I don't think I can. Spend an order here, come back.
So our mission challenges
Just walk back.
for this, the main mission challenge
Smoke.
is
Sorry,
the
end
player
position, let
who
me
has
fix that
completed the
problem.
most
Just
classifieds
slung it in.
with their hazmat ops.
Here.
And then the bonus mission is complete all
That's a miss.
classifieds
Yep.
between you, but have none that are done by both of you. Including
Cool.
having different secret classifieds.
That's so weird. That's never going
So,
to happen.
yeah, smoke is just down.
Yeah, but that's the
Alrighty.
Q's
an order.
special
That'll
Gonna
win you a
spend-
chocolate bar,
no,
guys.
that's the irregular order, not a regular
Get on
one.
it.
Spend an order on the Raptor.
Yeah, so it might be it's Raptor time.
We're going to come 2 inches and 4 inches. No, we don't do that because you have a heavy rocket launcher.
Good
So we will
thinking,
just
Ivory.
enter Cyber Mask
Don't.
with both of them.
Yep.
Good choice. Cyber Mask.
And then
All your hackers.
Yes. I
Make
think
them
we're
immune
gonna
to
go-
pictures.
I think Ivory should have potentially
so we've got
thought about
2 more orders left in this
like
group.
coordinate cyber masking the two
And we're just going to spend them both
cyber ghosts.
on the Raptor, just repositioning.
Yep.
So we're going
Callum
to go
still has a hacker.
6 with the Udbot
He obviously doesn't have a killer
and
hacker anymore.
6 with the Raptor.
I don't
Just-
know.
Yep. And then,
I think it depends on.
so, but if I round
well,
the corner, you
his-
see me, right?
Oh,
no, sorry, I see you
because
there.
he
Like,
burnt
that's
all
That's
the
cool.
orders in
That's cool.
there
Would you like to
on
discover?
the
Killer
Yes.
and making sure that he
Cool.
put down the killer hacker.
So,
Yeah.
And that was probably
And I will go
more important
2.
than Cyber masking does.
Yeah.
Last order.
All right. Last order of the
Raptor
game.
will
Just moving
come.
the wrap of the game
To here.
of the round.
And
Just moving the cyber.
The bot's just going to go
what the
running
hell?
screen.
The Raptor up
Actually, no, Raptor, the
and
bot's going to
sticking
go
it
running
behind the wall.
screaming. Raptor's going to go.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I'll discover with this bolt and this as you go past.
PO
yep.
duties.
Go
So
ahead.
the one on the roof first.
So both on the Raptor, I assume.
Yeah.
Shit. All right,
That'll be
guys.
0 range band.
For those of you who don't know, we have
Raptor is
a game of highly classified O12 versus
Alrighty.
Bakunin.
Monstrucker
The
is going to come.
roar of cards
So it's
is
Udbot is
rough.
going to run
very rough.
move to here. Sorry, that's way too far. To there. And then the Monstrucker himself
Not
is going to.
not great classifieds. Free to do with the HVT
just to the edge.
and mapping, which is a
just
bitch.
peeking to like there.
So we've got two hacking centric
I don't think
lists
anything's
fighting against
So-
each other.
Cool.
And
So some stuff's dead.
apparently right now,
So
Callum's-
when do links
Callum's in the
automatically
down.
reform? Not in this.
So you could now automatically add members back.
Yep.
If the link is broken, it doesn't do it.
Oh, okay.
So it's someone who's dropped out can
Yeah, okay.
rejoin because the link has to already exist.
Sometimes when there's a close measurement that goes through terrain, you want it to be the TO who
Also, I'm
accidentally
just going
bumps
to
the
find
table.
an irregular.
Instead of
I'm
each
just
of
going
the
to find
players.
another auto token to
Yep.
represent my isolated.
I'm
bot now.
really
Meantime,
so that game Nick's talking about Jordan versus Dante. It's top table. I really
How
want
does it
Dante to
work
win.
if I want to impetuous, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's going to happen.
Do I
You
get
go as
I really
far
want Dante to
forward as
win.
you
and then I
can.
stop?
Yeah. Well, because you declare move, and so you move as much as you can.
I don't
All
go
right.
for
So
a way
at the
that
end
I
of the
can
first
get
turn,
down.
and now
I
we're
just
in.
go to
you-
the
you
edge.
go-
Perfect timing.
You go as far forward as you can
Yeah.
in specifically that short skill.
Okay.
It doesn't let you think about the future because then it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clarification
you have to think
on
about
impetuous
the current
moves.
skill.
That the
Yeah, okay.
first short
impetuous.
move,
So
you go as far as
if
possible
this
with
guy
that
comes, he
short
will
move,
Yeah.
get seen by you.
independent of what
Yeah.
you do with the second.
Or I could salt pistol you.
Is it independent of the second move or the second?
Because you can declare dodge.
Yes, but if you declare move again, I feel like it follows the same rules of the first.
Yeah. So
That's
a
just
regular.
I could be
come
wrong.
out to like.
So
I got-
no
Well,
no
have a
more
look.
impetuous.
Impetuous.
Heavy pistol.
Yeah. Assault pistol.
Cool. Within 8.
Oh, we are just like a bee's dick.
Yep. So I'm on a 17.
When you declare move, climb
A
or
one.
jump, the trooper must always
Five,
move
five,
the full
five.
move value.
Yeah. So each one of them.
Tank.
Both.
Tank.
Yeah. So sometimes
Three
people don't want to
plus
double
9 is
move
Not enough.
Yeah.
because they have to go
Damage?
far
No,
forward.
dead.
So you always
2.5
dodge just your
wounds?
second skill,
2.5.
or you throw a smoke.
So
or
Gamma
whatever.
goes flat. That's rough. That shouldn't have happened.
All right. So I
Well,
feel
he
like
also
if a range in
shouldn't
is
kill
just
that,
exploded.
No, he should have. 5 dice kills it.
So 5 dice. Oh,
I spent like 4 orders shooting you.
Calculate afterwards. I am of this suspicion that BS14 2 with ODD, but 2 on 14s should beat 5 on 5s.
No, but it was 5 on 8s.
Oh,
Because
For
I'm
those who
BS14.
-6.
are newer to the
Yeah.
game,
Minus
ODD is the
No, it's -6
previous
only.
name of
Mimetism
Mimetism
-6.
Now this next. So that's that one.
Did
This
it,
one.
in N3, did it still have the rule that you could burn it off?
Yes.
Okay.
You burn off to regular mimetism.
So that's
Okay.
a heavy flamethrower.
I get that. I thought in
Heavy
N
flamethrower, light flamethrower. One of these is a
yeah,
mine,
this is
the
going back
other
well.
has a heavy
You
shotgun.
burnt it off entirely, but again, I could have. That was a long time ago.
N1 was
no, 'cause my climbing. Well, actually, once I get
miles
all the way
apart of
around
what we're playing now.
Yes.
There was some weird shit in N1.
there.
Yeah. It was an interesting exercise in being too realistic with the rules sometimes.
Yeah.
Because at some point the degree of realism makes the game lag and become unplayable.
Yes. The great thing about
Alright, so this is gonna
N4, it
reveal
stripped
as the
a bunch of the
Moonraker.
rules, made it a lot more
Face
simple.
to face, the
Hopefully
this
N5
guy.
in a couple months
I'm
kind of
gonna drop a
rejig
template
some
on
of
the
that.
closest one, see what I can
From
clip.
what I've seen so far, I'm really
so it
looking
was-
forward to it. It sounds
Yeah.
like
Yep.
all the stuff that's
this
working
was-
great
I'll obviously
is just going to be working great, and the
Yeah,
stuff that
and if this
could be
sees anything,
polished
it'll
better
shoot.
will be polished better.
That's good.
I don't know if it does. I don't
Yeah.
have the angle, so let's come around.
I know it's kind of point of contention for some of the
I do.
the more established players
I
about
think I
how
just see
armor
what I
rolls
did.
I
are
think you're just
going to
out.
be
So that laser line there
inverting.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think
doesn't
I.
clip you.
But
I think I. So I
that
don't see any
makes
of the
it
pup
far
nicks
more
either.
approachable to new players.
Do you think I don't? I
Because
think I
now
see,
every
so, do you think I
every
see any of the
role in the
puppets?
game has the same
Do you
type
think I
of
see any
mechanic,
of the pup nicks?
and none of them
So this
are.
one
You don't
definitely, yes.
think about
Cool, I
before the
will-
roll. Is it a
that
plus roll, a
one-
minus roll?
I will just.
That's
I will
it.
just shoot whichever pup nick I see.
Yeah, closest one.
So you're throwing smoke.
Yeah.
So these two pup
Could
nicks.
you do me a favor, Nick,
Take,
and turn the screen off for
and
the
then,
surface so it doesn't die?
I'm going to do my free roll with the raptor.
Yep. Go ahead.
Hits.
So I take some armor saves. So
I've got
Yep.
the charger, but
40,
Do they
Easier
have
not to
armor?
use it.
that's
No.
it.
So it's unconscious.
yeah. I don't think they have armor. Yeah, no.
And then against the
flamethrower shot on it.
Dead.
Off the table, dead. The
Then
second one,
the-
flamethrower shot.
Dead.
Yep, but
Now
just
the-
unconscious.
Now
but
the face to face.
Yep.
Let's check range.
it'll be more than 8, less than 16,
Yeah.
and I'll throw smoke between us.
Yeah. Where would you like to smoke? Just because that'll be relevant.
So,
So I think we're getting Eclipse thrown towards the
measure zone
Raptor by
control.
Uberpool.
So you want to put it right on
The Uberpool might be eating well tonight.
8. Center will be
That
right.
Eclipse goes
there.
off, it definitely will be eating well tonight. And
throw it.
Ivory might have
So that'll
misplayed
probably be outside of
throwing
8 because you measure to the very middle point.
throwing that guy forward.
So
The only thing
yeah,
is,
so that's
Talon has
good.
to be careful
Cool.
not
So
to get
I
the
will be
Raptor
just
in the
an
smoke,
11.
because then it's
I'll be
impossible
on
to
16.
discover.
Yes.
And you can't intuitive attack and impersonation them. So,
That's frustrating, but
It's
you know,
too friendly.
piece is incredibly cheap.
Suspiciously friendly.
that one's unconscious. And the last
What are you
one's
doing here, best
this
friend?
Zellenkrieger.
more impetuous, I
Here,
think. Yep.
nothing sees because I
Does
think
it?
you're in the
No, no,
smoke.
no, no. This will see.
Yeah, but I think I've touched it. Oh fuck! Right.
I feel like that's not on center, but even then, that doesn't touch it.
I'm gonna go get them a better comfort.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, I got a heavy shotgun. Then I just won't activate it. Then if you're not in the smoke. So
Yeah.
Oh, guys, we're having a time.
Okay. So that's that. Alright. Now.
Oh, I've got some.
Okay.
Yeah, if we need to do that again, I've got some.
Now, how do I put this on?
So you no longer have any MSV1, right?
Correct. I no longer have any MSV.
And no sensor either.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so HVT
Unless
ident
she
check is
still
out for both players. now.
Unless
No.
no,
Unfortunately, that
no,
happened.
because rounders do.
Especially
right
because
do.
the card says, yeah, it's unfortunate there has to be line of fire and zone of control.
Yeah.
previously it didn't. It was.
I think it was just for censor that it didn't.
So
I feel
LT
like it
auto
was.
on Kusanagi.
You might be right.
so breaking
I know
the link?
it said something
No,
along the
it
lines
never-
of
it
you can do it in
broke when
zone
it
of control, and
Oh,
if you
no,
have
sorry,
line
you
of fire,
haven't
you get
reformed the
plus
link.
3.
All good.
Something along those lines.
So Kusanagi
But it definitely had a no line of fire option.
I always just assume that the
last
HRLs
deck.
are leaked because
It seems
my
like
life-
Ivory's
it
plan
makes me-
to
it
take
makes me
the side
sad,
with the
so I
better
like to
HVT
see that.
and
deployment
then I'll
has
spend a
paid
command
off.
token to now reform the link.
Because the game's kind of slowed down, and
So that is your
both
fourth
players
or
can't
third?
really hurt each other that
I
much.
have 2 more. That was my third.
Cool. So yeah, because you reformed 2 links last turn, right?
Yeah, I've only used them to fuck around with links.
Yeah. No, just
Another
just
thing to note
me
in this
being
mission is
slow
you
and
get
trying
like
to catch
command
up.
token.
That's fine.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
So
So both players starting with
there.
5. Means you can pull off more O12s, more
Right,
coordinated
so
orders.
activate
Yeah.
link.
Or more playing around the links.
Mara comes
Yeah.
around here. Ow. I just stabbed myself with the sword.
Oh, that's annoying.
We have a measuring tape injury.
I wonder what that is.
Is that Kusanagi?
It might be. It might be. Yeah, I definitely think they can see.
Yep. So we
And-
see each other or no?
Yeah.
Cool. I will just lay a mine.
Yep.
Yep,
I
so
will just
Moonraker
shoot you
gonna-
with, multi.
Shoot.
Multi-rifle.
This is
Multi-rifle.
actually that
I
good
mean,
odds.
good range bands.
Good range bands, but I mean
And he's
cover.
rolling on
Yeah.
the fucking table.
8.
Remember, so how many hits?
2.
2? Cool. Just yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to roll in the thing.
Yeah, all good.
If it happens now.
Unconscious. Oink.
Now, what
Moonraker lays a
are
mine
their
as it
profiles
falls.
again?
Yes.
Basically,
Good use, to be
not
honest.
that impressive.
It's there to die.
BTS
It's there to
6,
drop
armor
mines.
0. So yeah, BTS 6,
Another
armor 0, Fizz
one
10,
of those,
BS 11.
Experienced player
Camo
moves
1 use,
to see the
heavy shotgun
options
adhesive
of
launcher shock mines.
Okay. So they're not
arrowing with a
Fort
piece that's
Observer
going to die
or
anyways
Specialist of
as
any
a
sort. They're
place
just
No.
deployable and
They
drop
are-
a mine.
They are
Yeah,
just
a lot of players,
regular
when they start out, they like the
Mecha but more
gambling,
shit.
like set the odds, like, ooh, there's always a chance to crit, so I'm going to roll for the crit.
Yeah.
But then you get more experience and like, no, 19 out of 20 times I lose.
It's okay, he'll die. But
Yep. So if I put the mine down, it might do something.
Chimera will come
And do that a
here
couple
and
times over the course of a game, and it might make a difference. Turn 3, Callum might want to make a hero run with some one wound dude, and there's a mine there, and he goes,
Mine will detonate.
Yeah.
Have you flicked over the order?
Sorry?
Flicked over the order?
Yeah, already.
All good. Sorry, I just didn't see it.
Yeah,
So-
irregular then.
yep, so
Yeah,
mine's
yeah,
already
no,
gone up. I guess it's
so
the
So when the
one.
Chimera
yeah, the mine then
start,
covers the
Like
pup
2
nicks.
inches diagonally down.
Dodging on
Yeah.
16s because the mine puts you in -3,
Yeah,
and
so
the pup
both
nick
of
is
them.
already Fizz
So
13 plus 6,
so the one that's dead, I'll just take an armor save.
which
Yep.
is
The unconscious
ridiculous,
one.
and it
I
fails.
like your rule.
And
Dead,
dies.
so that's
Yep.
easy, it's off the table. And the one that's alive is going to
But
dodge.
it's
Good
a
Moonraker.
Oh, 16, sorry.
Yeah.
Pass.
Good. Mine fizzles.
And...
Three
sorry,
inch?
the Chimera will dodge as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
of course.
No.
This-
That's
Pass
it.
on a 10. So 3 inches now.
This is going to be really weird if the
let me
game's
check
won by like someone
to see
doing
if I get any
8 plus
arrows
5.
from the dog dodge.
Well, remember, they've still got their hidden classified,
Just the
which is worth
that.
3.
So just that will get a dodge, and it doesn't gain
Yeah.
anything by dodging, so it won't.
Yeah, so I feel like, I don't know.
Okay, so...
We're not in their shoes, but I feel like Callum really should try and get that done.
How many
Because
orders
if
left
Rivera
in group
dies-
one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Can't
4,
do it.
2, 4, 5.
You can't
plus
do
and a
this.
regular, which is a
That's already out
Krieger.
from
Yeah.
Both.
Ident check is already out from both
So
players.
if Ivory just needs to do their
so
hidden
you
one,
spent one
which I
regular, one
think is just
What
hack
is
the HVT,
What is this armed with, sorry?
and one of
Multi-rifle light
these,
frame,
and they can't lose.
multi-rifle light flamethrower.
And 2 wounds or 1?
2.
Okay.
This
Like a
Ivory's
heavy
winning.
infantry.
Yeah, it's a heavy infantry
hacking.
hacker.
Oh, it could be a draw.
Heavy
I
infantry
think if
killer
Ivory
hacker
gets
with
1 and they're
NCO.
hidden, and Callum gets these
Do you mind if
3,
we use the
it's
edge
like a
of the scope
5-4 or
to-
something.
Yeah, let me do that for you.
Yeah, but Ivory shouldn't have a problem getting those 2.
No. But basically, if Callum doesn't get his hidden and Rivera dies,
Yes.
he's
Most of it. Let me grab the token that's in the
95% of the
middle
time
of it.
locked out of the game.
Yeah.
Like locked out of
Because
the game.
it's built to go around like just a normal, like this small token. So let me find that for you, so you can use it properly. Here we go. everything is green. So yeah, so that'll go at the middle of the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's pick this up because it's not relevant.
Yeah.
They're using the
Alright,
proper
so-
smoke templates.
Well, it doesn't really change what I'm trying to do. So spend an
You
order.
see Callum here is definitely running out of orders.
staying with
Unless they... Does Callum flip them the opposite way? I can't tell.
I haven't been watching.
Whoever starts on red and flips to green is
measure
a
8
psychopath.
inches. Dodge, dodge. Take the
I
dodge.
guess we're getting some uber cool action now.
Second short skill.
Dodge.
Cool.
Yeah. I have. Sorry, you've
Uber
already
is just
declared
running
dodge,
around the
dodge,
corner.
dodge.
Yeah, you can
Move.
move.
If the Uber...
Again for a
How
guarantee.
do you reckon...
of 4.
So the Raptor
Yeah.
is still Cybermask. Do you reckon it's a valid play
Yeah, I'll just
to dodge
yeah,
the
I'll
Chimera
say-
around the
I'll
corner and
just
discover
move
shoot it?
Okay. So
I
just
move and then you dodge.
yeah, just because
That would be an interesting one.
everything same time.
It'd
Just
be
be
The
aware
whip on the...
that I will.
Chimera?
If you move
Yeah, I
now,
think it's
I will
12.
lose the -3 to my
It's a
dodge.
good range band.
That's fine.
No penalty.
I'm just thinking about
For
like
those
how
two.
this
It's not
syncs
Discover
up.
So
I'm
you
worried
move,
about. So it'd be like 1
then I
15.
roll,
It's,
then I do dodge.
Chimera's 3 14s,
If I move into close
and the
combat,
Raptor's
I can
either
dodge
dropping a
Dodge
template
out.
or shooting back on a 17.
That's why I declared it.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I will. Yeah.
Because the only other way, you can't Discover and
nothing
CC attack in the
here
same
close
order.
combats.
So
And Ivory's not going to
I can't
reveal...
go through you, can I? I have
No.
to go
Ivory's not going to reveal
I have to go around
the
you.
Yeah, you have
Raptor
to go
if they
around.
don't
This
have
one
to.
will go into close combat with you there,
Yeah.
and this one will.
Yeah, that might be
I'll
the
get
best play.
my edge there.
Yeah.
and then
try to
this
get the
one
Raptor off.
to kind of like
It's not great,
yeah,
though, is it?
not in close
Cool. So this will
Not
bring you
amazing.
within 8 of this. So I'll take my reset
Well-
as well. So reset first.
Discover on
and
a
another
15
-3, I think, because you can't
No,
see me.
is
no, reset
good
doesn't
enough
matter. So that fails
that
anyway.
it's
So first
it's
of
going
all,
to be rough for
bot
Ivory to
dodge,
risk
fail.
not
Raptor dodge,
arrowing back.
pass. So
Yes.
Raptor
I feel like the Discover's
is going to
guaranteed.
come
Yeah.
But
2
putting it in
inches
dice
directly
pal,
to the other side
only a
of this.
14% chance
Order.
to put it unconscious.
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
Remember, you're in CC, so you got to punch me.
Can't I still declare short skill move?
No.
I don't reckon.
Why not?
No, you have
Ooh.
to. You can't declare move in close combat. There's a limited list of skills you can declare once you're in close combat with someone.
Okay. All right. So but if I get
Something's in close
So
combat
no,
over
so
there.
this order you are stuck killing me
okay,
because I am a resisting opponent.
sure.
'Cause unless you declare dodge, you could dodge out and get
Okay, but I
dodge
can't-
movement. You can't run out of CC.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was going to run like CC on the second short.
No, but
declare.
what I'm saying is you can't move around me while we're in CC.
Okay, so I can't.
Callum's
I
under the
can't
impression
declare,
that almost like shooting,
close combat.
you can be in close combat, move out, and CC.
Yeah, no,
but
to the
move-
person that's not in close
No,
combat.
because you can't move out until after
This one
CC
won't
is
move. That's
resolved.
fine. He's
Yeah.
So you can't
engaged.
move in order.
This is unengaged.
Also, no, you could declare.
Because
Move.
what I'm going to do is move with him and then
Yeah.
close combat with both.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you said that they were both in close combat. All
No,
good.
as in because this is the plan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that for this order which I flipped, he's
Yeah.
Everyone's getting confused. It
Yeah,
happens.
just
Oh,
round-
okay.
Also, yeah, the
It
face is
sounds
meant to
like
be so I can
he
shoot
wants
you.
the
some of,
Chimera's
yeah.
in
some of the
Just-
group is already in
Sorry,
close
close
combat.
yeah.
No,
He's
no,
moving the
fine.
others into close
yeah.
combat.
Yeah.
And then resolving
yeah, so you
close
can
combat.
declare move and then declare CC in that way.
Technically,
Sorry, I
that
just thought
might
both
not
were
be
in
legal,
CC.
but
It's
it's
my
so
bad.
No, and then I
minute we don't care.
CC both of them separately.
Yes. So I'm gonna just declare BS attack.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just flamethrower you.
Could be under engaged.
Okay.
So
So I will.
fighting the raptor.
So how the raptor has a flamethrower.
So I'm not
Yes.
sure
light
how it
flamethrower.
works.
Right, flamethrower. Also,
If it's the
reset
Chimera
again.
and CC,
Dodge.
Oh,
we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it's only the Pupnik and CC,
also,
we can do it.
I think it would have been the
Draw me the
Pupnik because
path
the
for how
Pupnik
you
was
get
in
into
front.
CC, please.
That would make sense. If the
for
Chimera is in
purpose-
CC, guys,
I'm hugging
the
as much
Chimera
as
is the
it can.
leader of the
Yeah.
little fire
I think
team
the
SMP.
mine-
But like, it's
You cannot
not.
declare moves, so the
detonates,
Pupniks
mine
can't.
detonates, but
Yeah.
Unless you dodge.
Well,
think it
the
does.
Pupniks
Yes, it
mirror
will.
the
Yes.
I can't
Chimera's
because where your HVT is, I can't
actions.
get close.
And if the
Yes.
Chimera
So
can't do
mine
the
will
actions, they
detonate.
can't mirror
You'll
it.
take the
Exactly.
mine. Okay, sorry. Now that you'll take the mine, I want to think on my ARO because it. No, I will not beat Ubifall. I just need to make you make saves.
Okay, so
So- Free. So both your hits are free. Ubifall just has 2 armor saves at down 13.
Okay, so
two
Ivory's
damage,
decided to
13
just
armor saves.
trade.
Yeah, for Ubifall.
Probably dead. Yes, dead.
Oh no, 1 wound. So unconscious.
Yeah, sorry, unconscious.
Yeah.
Dead
Chimera's
for me
unconscious
is-
from a
I
template?
can't use
No,
them.
no, all good.
And the nothing else takes an armor save. Now I will do face to face with the little robot.
No, because I declared BS.
Cool. So 1 free on 19 against the robot. That's a double action. Yep.
Splat.
Unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious. The 15 saves.
And
Little robot unconscious?
Face to face.
Yep. So you need 17 to crit. That's
20,
crit.
so-
So I'll roll another one afterwards. That's 1 pass, 1 fail. That reroll. Fuck. Reroll.
Can't get it in the dice tray?
Right, do you want to just fix that up? So 1
Takes
wound.
1.
Shock. Oh, heavy infantry. So
Yeah,
2
I also
wounds.
so I take 2 wounds. No, I took 1 because the second was a pass.
Yeah, no, but as in you've got 2 wounds, not no wounding.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and also I'm shock immune anyway. So I've taken a
Just
wound.
verifying it's a 2
on the
full
raptor.
wounds, not an
And
NWI.
this is unconscious, and that has disconnected.
Okay, so it looks
Excellent.
like Raptor has survived
Stop
on
passing
1
armor
wound,
saves.
and
Stop passing so many
the
armor saves.
Chimera is
No, you.
unconscious, and
Stop
the
winning so
puppets are
many face-to-face
disconnected.
rolls.
That's is a really good
To be fair, I
outcome.
fail a lot of armor
great
saves on
outcome
the
for Ivory.
armor 60.
Yeah.
You passed a lot too.
Chimera
Yeah.
In fact, you
usually
failed about the
delete
normal
whatever
amount
they
until you failed
do.
3. You only
If
needed
I,
1. So.
I know,
depending on how
it's
that
more
played out, if I was Callum, I'd just try to get a
Taking
burst on
3
the
hits
Raptor.
from an assault pistol.
It might have
on
been the
11s
case that
is
Ivory
frustrating. That's
dodged
how
the
one dice
remote
works.
into the Pupnik.
I
Why the
believe it
assault
was.
pistol more lock is
Yeah,
good.
so
that complicated matters.
yeah. It happens. It happens. The great, so the scary thing about the Chimera is the burst and the odds of winning. The actual damage rolls, it's viral, but it's only damage 14. So it's not really
Oh yeah, also,
melting.
did I roll my reset? I
No,
genuinely
you
forget.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he only got in with burst 1,
Exactly.
I can't see
and
it.
that's
Cool.
like he crit, but that's still only 3. But as soon as you start to get to burst 2 with viral, so it's DA, and now you're starting to rack up the
So the
saves
move over here, the irregular order,
enough to make
come around the corner.
only a Fizz 13.
Zelen trigger.
Fizz 13, martial arts 2, so that's a 15?
Here.
14, okay.
Smoke will not, I don't think, so I'm going
Guys,
to move
send
this
messages
so
to
we can
CB to
rotate
change
this.
martial arts.
I don't think Smoke
They're already doing
covers
it,
me.
but
They're doing it. We just
I
don't know
think
quite
he gets-
what
Oh,
the
yeah,
martial
there's
arts
a
table will
line
look like
the lines
anymore.
on this
Yes,
table, man.
I really like the
Yeah.
idea of there
Yeah,
being
seen
a
by the
level. I hope it's not level
Yeah.
5 or level 4, but a level that lets
the
you
orders
re-roll.
to-
Like it's a roll 2 pick 1. It's
That would be
fantastic.
lovely.
Group
It's
1.
great. It's I calculated
Okay. Do you mind if
that
I do a different
Burst to
order then?
inactive.
I thought he was just running
there's
3.
less of a
All good.
chance
That was just his irregular, so
Yeah.
with the whole
what I'll
face-to-face
do is I'll punch
odds
out the lead.
as making
Yeah.
martial arts 4 like +6 -6. So making martial arts 4 the equivalent of martial arts
So I only have
2
one pen
against
fast
nothing.
left.
That is
Yeah,
better
yeah.
than giving them burst 2 as it is already.
Yeah.
So
Because as it stands right now,
Also, let's put this
martial
back
arts
here.
doesn't need to exist
no.
because everything it does can be done by CC attack
Where was
plus
the
CC
point that
attack minus.
you shot
And
at
the best
something?
martial arts in the game, like Northeast and Chimera,
No, I
already
shot-
have
no, no,
CC
I-
attack minus.
This guy,
You can bake the bonuses into the profile. The minuses just exist there, so they're the only
Hold
things
on.
removed by Natural Born
when you
Warrior.
vaulted with the Chimera.
Yeah.
So
Sorry?
that opens
When you
up martial
vaulted
arts
with
to
the-
now
with the-
have
Yeah, that's right.
more interesting
So I flip that order.
additions
Yes.
So what I'll
that
do is I'll make
aren't
this the link leader.
just
Damage.
plus
Come
minus.
6 inches
Plus
over
yeah.
here.
Potentially bringing back
Yeah,
the
you'll
old
see
like
me.
picker
Well,
level.
actually, way earlier. So I can
That
Yeah,
might,
you see me
it
way
doesn't really
earlier.
fit with N4 design,
No.
but
Yeah,
it was fun.
like-
that'll see me.
and then back again, basically.
Cool. I will. So I will dodge on an 11. And you would be
Cinnabar
shooting
is
on.
shooting
Yeah, I'll
something.
dodge on an 11.
Yep.
Something
I'm
with dodging
heavy
on
weapon
11.
launching you in the active turn for 3.
Yeah. So 3. You'll be 3 9s.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus
Actually, let's check range because remember, it was kind of silly long range last time we had a fight with this guy. 34.
The robot.
so -3, -3.
-3, -3, -3. So you'll be neg 9.
Mimetism as well.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
mimetism.
Oops.
A 6. 7. No, it's 12 -9. So you needed a 3.
Yes.
So Let me
Unfortunately,
think
Callum
here.
figuring out that probably wasn't worth the dice roll.
How many more orders in Group 1?
2 and the irregular, and then O12.
And the
I will stay
limiting
standing.
the fact that the Cenobites aren't a pure 4 anymore.
Nope.
So BS12 max isn't. It's not great, especially when your opponent dodges. Your Mim 6
No, you've
doesn't
just
mean
been
anything.
playing murder each other. No
Yeah, I
one-
know. Well, because
And as the players saying, they're just murdering each other. And
Good, yeah, the objectives are very difficult.
this is why
and we
I'm
both
not the
have
biggest
very
fan of failed
scary
classified.
units.
I like countermeasures
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't like it because your objective changes each turn. But I like.
I like highly classified better just because you know what you're doing. I can understand the argument against it in that you can't score something to prevent your opponent from scoring it,
Yeah.
but you also know in advance everything that's going to score this game, so you can set up your army to block them from getting to that, which is more challenging.
There's a wound there for you.
See, so it's like
Rather
basically
than
at
I
the
just go push the
corner.
button
Yeah,
first
basically at the corner.
and lock you
So
out.
throw smoke.
This you have to not only complete it, but you have to find a board state in which you can stop
Oh
your
yeah, 'cause if I
opponent
throw
from
smoke to
completing
there,
it as
then
well.
Yes.
because you stop seeing me at about here.
Yeah, no, you can just
Yeah.
like one
It's-
smoke will do it. It's just you can't run
It
out.
can be a struggle.
So I shuffle on the
I think
spot.
like
Yeah.
And throw
classified
smoke.
missions in general.
Yep.
At
don't-
plus 3 fizz, so
I
19.
feel like they're not amazing.
There's
Do you want to? I've got a circle for you. Oh, no, you got it.
somewhere there.
Yeah.
So then regular order. That
know,
was that irregular.
Yeah.
both
So
of
this
them
is your
having
second last
talked
regular.
about
So I'm just going to
piggybacking their own HVTs.
They haven't done it.
They haven't done it.
Yeah.
No, I guess they're feeling pretty comfortable.
I feel like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's. I think they've both looked at each other's deployment
so
and
control
lists and
check.
gone, it's going to be more efficient just to kill the model that
Are you
will
with
interact
me?
with my
Yeah,
HVT
cool.
than deploy the
especially on
HVT
that-
back.
The other thing is they have two.
Yeah.
And
So I
both of
can
them
move
on
4
both
inches.
sides of the table have something that can do it and run up and do it. So there's not much
each
point
other. I
civivacking
will get a
one and then they
dodge.
just run up the other one.
Not a
And I
reset.
suppose Callum was feeling pretty confident. Two Cenobites,
This guy
watching
is
both of them.
unconscious here.
Ivory has to spend a bunch of orders smoking it out.
Yeah. So I will just.
And those orders
take
don't
my dodge.
like you can't. You're not running up a
will
smoke
do
thrower and a
dodging, I will
specialist.
then
You run up the smoke thrower and then you have to run up the
Yeah.
specialist.
Yeah.
I
Although-
just come to-
Kind of getting worried for Colin at this point.
I've been worried for Callum.
because-
Berserk work, it's both of mine added together.
Well, end of
What do you
turn
mean?
one it wasn't too
With
bad
my
because
Berserk
neither of them
next
scored
order,
anything.
Yeah.
both of
They
mine
just tried
added
to
together,
limit
right?
the
Under
scoring the
80%
opponent.
range.
Yes.
Both mine
But getting close to the end of his second turn, he still hasn't scored anything.
So what we're gonna
Well, it
do
seems like
now?
Callum's really
now we
trying to
get a
dedicate
reset.
himself to killing this raptor.
Yeah.
Now we get a dodge. Don't do we get a? Oh,
Which
No,
it is.
don't get a spotlight.
It only has
How
one
do-
wound
oh,
left.
no, it's, is that?
Ivory doesn't have anything to
so
heal
let's
with.
put it over the.
It also the amount of
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
templates
little more,
that
it's close.
Yeah.
Callum
And
has,
that cool.
and
So
the amount
reset.
of
On the 4.
friendly models
Nah,
sitting next to the
dodge.
raptor,
Nah.
it might actually be
other-
difficult
this
to
dodge,
get
Sorry.
a good shot
Yeah.
in on it
This
without
guy,
giving it cover.
2 inches. Peeks the edge.
O12 Prestige,
Yep.
and then Berserk.
Down to O12 Prestige.
I will
Cool. So Zelen Kerrigan berserking the raptor.
chain rifle you, and
Can't do much against that. What do you think about
I
berserk?
will flamethrower you.
Uninteractive skill that
Just a
shouldn't be in the game.
DACCW, right?
No,
be
I
more-
think it
Alright.
has its place.
So,
Do you think it's too prevalent?
Not a crit.
not a crit. Take 2.
Not a crit, so
DA,
2 days?
Sure.
It's gone.
Check. What's
The
the damage?
raptor's gone.
Raptor's
Off the
gone.
Or
table.
it's definitely a fail.
Yeah, no, it's just if the 10 is.
I think the
alright,
models
so
that
I
have
am
Berserk
a
could be looked at again because models that go in with
damage
martial arts and like
13
Berserk
presumably.
Plus, where they're
No,
berserking
you
up to
got
like a
it's damage.
29.
Is it a CCW?
Yeah, that's.
Then no, you. I
bit
died because
disgusting.
you're Fizz 16.
But
I'm
like
oh,
a
right, there's
Gaki,
plus 3.
who
Yeah, so you got 2
is
saves to make.
berserking in on a 21,
First
Yeah.
one,
Isn't
flamethrower,
as
dead, keep burning,
harsh.
dead.
Yeah. I think maybe I'm just bringing it up because so many newer models get
that's my
berserk.
Yes,
Because
Alrighty,
it's a form of reliability.
I think it
That's
is a
a little
good role
bit
to
annoying.
have, but I can see that
That was an important order because
an argument can be
could've
made
done
that
oodles of
the
shit.
prevalence
check.
or balance of it
Currency,
in availability could be looked at.
so you're there.
Yeah, just things like Zelen Kragers and Denver and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of factions getting 7-point guys that will just
Sorry.
2 saves on the guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you're
Just
like,
checking.
yeah, it's
Yeah, you
cool,
do
it's
see
alright,
Pharyngean.
but
It's fine.
it seems hyper efficient. It's not hard to
Bankai,
do.
Yeah.
You
4,
just move, dodge around the corner, berserk.
and 4.
There's not anything your opponent can really do aside from be really good at deployment and placing and that kind of thing. And
This
even
guy.
then, if you don't have MSV, they can just smoke it, dodge out of the smoke.
4.
So
And-
potentially, you could make berserk like your first movement and then attack,
Now,
or just make it face to face.
Or you could also limit
face
the
to
amount of
attack.
bonuses you get in it,
Yep.
so that it's a less reliable crit than face to face.
Yep. Old berserk, you never used to be able to use martial arts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, limit the amount of bonuses you get. Kind of like
Hello.
the
so we're gonna go now.
AC2s.
They haven't done a single classified.
We'll spend
It's
the
the end of turn
irregular
2.
on the
Oh.
bot, try to
End
reset.
of the first turn 2.
Now,
Ivory went second.
halfway
Ivory hasn't had a
through the game,
second
they
turn
haven't done
yet.
any classifieds. They're just shooting each other.
6 orders group 1.
Neither of them can do this
4
anymore.
orders group 2.
They've
And
just looked at each other.
Let me think
That could do
about my
classifieds.
play
Kill it,
here
kill it.
quickly, sorry.
they're getting a little thin on doing these. Yeah. And then I'm not quite sure where that would fall.
Ivory doesn't have any more HI.
Okay.
I don't know if they have any more medium infantry.
I don't know the army well
I
enough.
don't think they do.
Okay. Although Ivory still has 2 hacking device plus.
Yes. So basically,
So those are easy.
2 cyber ghosts.
Yeah. Those are still reliable for them.
Alright,
The Gamma's
spend
still
an
there.
order here.
Or is it?
Gamma's dead.
I can
Gamma's
just
dead.
run
Oh, yes, it is.
along
It is not
there,
where it
fine,
used to
right?
be.
Ivory is a mint chain
Like,
command. So
you see-
Right.
yep, there is no medium infantry here. So Gamma
as you
and
put
Raptor
yourself
are dead.
maximally
Okay.
around the corner again.
So that's
Yeah.
out.
as in,
That's
like,
gone.
Here is the only point where I
HPT
might.
follow-up is out for Ivory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
and
I
then
definitely see that.
basically,
Cool.
Callum has to
alright.
go Wabera with this and the hidden one, and the Custodian with
see
these two.
where this
Yeah,
Basically, he has to use the Harris.
Yeah.
He has to use the Harris, and he actually has
I'm gonna
to
see if you actually
run it up the
see
table
this
and just
guy.
take some risks.
His
Although
sword is
they're
very tall.
both
Sorry, yeah.
out of killing
see that
hackers at
as
this
is.
point, or both out of hackers who have access to Trinity.
Yes.
So that's going to
I'm
make
just swapping it to a silhouette so I can see where I need to get
hacker
to.
hunting
so you
a
don't.
little bit more difficult for them.
Yeah.
Have to do it the old-fashioned way. Get up there and shoot them.
Okay, cool. So if I just round the corner prone, I'm fine. So Cyber Ghost is going to come 4. And then
Cool. So I think Ivory's going to recognise that
4
they
to
need.
here.
It's time to get into gear.
Any
Start
out of
doing
line
some
of fire?
classifieds.
Yep. Then I'm going to go prone. And I'm going to come 2 to there.
Yep.
And then if I stand up here, will it?
Yeah.
No, I think it should be fine because it was. I'm
No,
standing.
because I can see like your head from there.
Cool.
So,
And then I'm going to come 2 more.
Yep.
Guys, it's been a long day. It's been a stressful
Spend this
day.
again.
We're only 2/3 of the way through it. Well, not really. We're halfway
If I
through
stand
it.
up
It's
now,
gonna
I'm
get
good
fucking
though, right?
Yeah,
blind
pretty sure you could. Yeah.
after this.
Going to come 4 to
But-
there.
Yep.
Check zone of control.
Jesus. Highly classified, sometimes just not an interesting mission, is it?
So 8 inches.
Tiptoeing
is
around each
that
other.
much.
Well, they've also approached it in a
So I'm going to scoot forward
typical
2
way,
inches to here. And that'll
where they
just
both
keep me
looked
outside
at it and
of
said,
8 from the Custodian.
I think I can kill all of my opponent's models that can do
Custodian is
the
a
mission.
BTS 3, right?
Let me do
Yeah,
that.
I think so.
Ooh, that was tougher than I thought.
Spend the
And
order.
then I think I can do that. Ooh,
They
that's
kind
tougher.
of half do it.
Yeah.
Callum
gonna run
spends
into
4
here.
orders just to get his round in to
Arrows.
do nothing, doesn't kill any
I will,
hackers or anything. Gamma spends its entire turn running around the table to kill a rounder and then dies.
Oblivion is better. I will Oblivion you back. I crit you, and then I got an 11. So 3 saves.
Okay.
Great Oblivion.
Yeah,
With 14.
with 14.
Oblivion. Yeah.
Very out.
Very Oblivioned.
Very Oblivion.
Okay.
Extra Oblivion.
Alright, now.
Callum's last hacker is
I'm gonna-
Oblivion.
Not a good sign.
I'm also definitely within 8
no
of
engineers to
your
heal it.
HVT now.
Or do you fix it? You don't
I'm
fix it on
gonna-
engineers, do you?
Do a
you fix it
mysterious
with-
whip
Oh,
minus.
Can you
I'm
fix
gonna
it?
dodge when
Yeah,
stuff
with
happens.
the engineer. Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
stupid, am I?
so breaking the
engineers can
link.
reset for you.
oh no, true.
Yeah.
So,
No engineers to
So-
fix the thing, so you're
Yeah,
rolling
but
on
now you can
fives.
start dodging because the
And
that's
if
come out of it.
Ivory dedicates
So I'm gonna make a mysterious
the
whip
Carbonite
minus
as well
3
to
roll.
it, put you on egg 12, put you on 2s.
Fail.
okay, I will reset in
Yeah.
response.
So yeah, on a 5
Ah.
and dodge.
No, because
Now you can dodge now because
even though
got Oblivion, it's out of the.
yeah,
so
yeah,
because
this one can't declare dodge.
that's fine because it's
Okay.
as long as they're not declaring different skills.
Yep.
Fizz gets it.
Yep. Like she's not going to be Fizz 11, so
Yeah.
it's under control. I can't really come very far. That's fine.
We're gonna do another mysterious whip roll.
Yep, I'll keep trying to reset.
Get it.
One's going to get it.
That's sorry.
7 again.
7 again.
Do you want to re-roll it because I bumped it with my thumb?
No.
Cool. That is HBT espionage,
Oh,
my secret.
No.
which
Very
was-
nice.
Ivory's
yeah.
got their personal
Now-
card. That's 3 points locked. Callum,
I'm gonna
to do it. Doesn't have a choice.
move.
So who
Four
shot his
inches
last
to
his
here.
last
Personal.
Excellent.
Arrow. You can reset again if you would like.
Reset.
That's going to really put
I'm
the
gonna try
pressure
and
on.
spotlight your HBT. Fail.
no.
Move again. Climb
So
up
that was
4
the first
inches.
spotlight in the HVT.
No, I will
So-
not. Sorry, because then I'll get seen by the missile launcher. So just shuffle here. So I'm gonna take the corner position, which lets me have cover if you come around both sides.
Yep.
Spotlight you again. You're on your HVT. Get it.
13's going to
Yep.
pass.
O12 prestige
HVT designation done.
down to 2.
Reset. No.
Now, that's annoying. 2 more orders in group 2. Spend 1 on this guy here. You've lost a BS. I have to try do something. Run for end of the short skill. I'm unseen.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So run 4 to there.
I could see your sword.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw smoke?
Yeah, I'm gonna just drop smoke at my feet. So a
5.
3 and a 5. 4. Take 1. Armor 2, so I'm fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Just
Varangians
barely.
are pretty shit, but they have armor 2. It's their saving grace.
Guys, don't listen to Ivory.
I will
Branchings are fucking
duck
amazing.
2 inches forward. Sorry, I'm religious. Can I? No, I can't. That is fine. I'm just gonna move to be just here, like overwatching my cyber ghost.
So Ivory's doing what most players don't. Most players get in the mindset of
irregular
they
order,
don't want to like risk pieces or whatever, you know, hide stuff.
4 inches
But
to here,
Ivory knows that they're ahead.
and 4 inches to there.
Just putting stuff in front of Callum,
And-
stopping him from doing classifieds,
But
is
can't do
more
anything
important.
meaningful.
Like you can end the game with
Pass.
50 points left, 10 points left. Doesn't matter so long as you've done more classifieds.
Currently, you've done your classified.
I've done my secret, and
And
I've done half of
Yeah.
identity check.
But you've got
Sorry,
another
designation.
cyber ghost somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Other
right?
cyber ghost is right here.
With
So the group has 6 orders and the
He's
isolated
only
order,
done half of
Yeah.
and I have
half of
2
destination.
command tokens. So theoretically, next turn,
Yeah, you can
I
go
could
for
have
it.
8 orders.
yeah, once I get rid of that cyber ghost. What's your cyber ghost
Sorry, no,
armed with?
7 orders once you get rid of that one.
Yeah. What's the cyber ghost armed with?
It's combi pitcher.
Combi picture. Okay. Okay. Well, impetuous before I forget.
Seems like we might be going late
so
tonight,
we go-
boys.
I don't think anything's seeing here.
20 minutes left in the
what- oh,
round,
that's a
and
Varangian,
we're just
yeah.
Yeah,
hitting
Varangian there.
So
bottom of turn
4 is
2.
fine.
and then
Yeah,
second
I'm guessing
short
Ivory's
skill.
running a
running
little late
super
all
quick.
day.
I can do anything.
Most people
Although, I
can't stick to a timer.
What can actually do the classifieds? This is such a
Oh,
wild.
okay, so
spread.
we're up to
Yeah, 'cause
top
we kept
3.
doing the interviews, we didn't get to
Are we
talk
up top
about
of
it.
3?
Yeah,
Callum went first.
no,
Of
it's
course
such
Callum
a
went first.
hard spread. Like I can do it
I'm
pretty
cool,
well.
guys.
It's
I
just
don't know what I'm talking about.
we both have lists that like ablate each other really well,
Yeah.
and because we basically have to run at each other, it's really
Look,
hard.
it's been better because it hasn't been a non-interactive game. We've spent
Yeah.
most of it interacting.
No, definitely.
Fort observer or a hacker, so that
So,
follow up.
what was the specifics of Callum's classifier? Was it
Sorry,
So I need to
wasn't that-
Oh, I
that's
don't
worth
remember
3
what it
points.
Oh, right.
counter espionage?
Yeah.
this is your turn 3, right?
Yeah.
So, this is do or die for Callum. I
So you've got
reckon
no
the best
regulars
Callum's
left
going to
in
pull
group
is a
one?
draw.
No, so group 1, I had the isolated
Yep.
the no
so-
irregulars,
Yeah.
and the
First three med
3
kit.
link members.
Yep.
the 5.
First three
remember I
med
killed
kit
one
if
member
it's
of the
still in a
5 corps?
Harry's.
No, sorry, as in 5.
First two med kit.
5
Yeah.
quarters.
No, but I'm just trying to like see what models you have
So group
because we
2
got 20 minutes. No, just
That
do
also
one.
has to be a
three.
No, I
specialist.
know what's in group 2. I just
I'm not
forgotten
sure
what's in
Ivory
group
got
1.
many specialists.
Flashballs.
just the
Yeah,
two
he's at
flashes.
Cyber goes
All good.
halfway up.
So, time to go halfway up. I think that's
Hang on.
late.
So it's flash.
Sorry, I haven't used this list before.
No, it's all good.
I think I
will
might
walk.
actually have an
Three
extra.
on the MIM 6 and hope
Yeah,
to
that's-
live.
I'm more.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
aware
kinda-
of that time
at
on
that
the
point,
clock,
that's
and I
why he
don't
was
want to keep
asking
the
Cybergus
TOs
combi.
waiting. So I'm just like
And-
planning my because I don't have much interaction.
Alan knows
so
what
I'm
he's doing,
planning my
guys.
turn.
Yeah.
So Agatha, Custodia, isolated though. That's why
Yeah,
it's separate. Kusanagi.
Yeah. And then
Kusanagi,
one
Centered Life.
HRL.
Yep.
Yep.
Transducer is the
Yeah.
5 there.
Yeah.
One, none of the irregulars, and then second pool, Salyut, missile launcher, moderator, Morlock. So I actually have another one.
Yeah, you have one more in group 2.
Oh, what happened there?
No. Where's the? Oh yeah, that moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have the one moderator.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've done the
Ooh.
impetuous. Okay.
No, you've still got the second short skill here.
Oh yeah, that's where I was at.
No, it's my bad. I interrupted you.
Oh no, thanks for the reminder. What's that got?
SMG chain rifle trench hammer. I might see you if you move.
Yeah, if I go this way, you see.
No, yeah, so you'd have to move straight forward, and I don't know because of the angle.
Yeah, I'll just. Well, what I'll do is I'll throw smoke here.
Easy, cool.
Yep.
Goes down.
Yeah. So now, so that I have to do. So activate the link.
Yes.
See how many orders we're going to get.
We're all
Where's my-
waiting in anticipation.
So,
Where'd I put my
who is the
tape?
link lead?
Wabara.
Wabara?
Okay.
Cool.
Where'd I put my tape?
So
I losing
Bar
my
Link is
mind?
still up.
Pardon?
Where's my tape?
Ah, you just left it over here.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
all
you.
good. No worries.
Hang on, hold on. I can do those now.
Yep, so
Wabara. Come up. I say no. Actually, Kusanagi will be the leader of it.
yep, just check that you're within 8 because you check at the start and
Yeah.
end of the order.
So that was 8 from before. Yeah. So I've
Yeah.
been there the whole time.
Easy, good.
So she's gonna sort of hard cover, but come to like
Alright?
here.
I'm going to see if any of the link members are in 8. I don't think they will be, but we can hope.
Nah.
Oh.
No, because this is not in the link. It's isolated now.
No, but where was Kusanagi?
Here, so it's definitely not.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
I think we're just giving up on dreams.
So
of...
technical. Well, at least next round, guys, is decap, and that is straightforward as fuck. It is murder.
Good way to
Lots
close
of
out
dice.
game 1 or day 1.
Can
Day one,
Kusanagi stab?
absolutely.
Sorry,
Does Kusanagi...
not really. Like she can acceptably, but
So,
not.
like, does she have martial arts?
No.
Cool, that's what I want. Sorry, that's what I was trying to ask.
So
Just asking it bad.
what I actually do. So Kusanagi is going to stay put,
Yeah.
and we're just going to go to like there
So, yeah. So that's... you
and
got-
make I don't know Wabara, and then Wabara is going to move again.
Oh, yeah. So the second short skill?
Yeah.
Yep.
And just kind of creep to there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I will measure.
No.
Just out?
Yeah.
Yeah, just out.
All right. Order. So Wabara is going to come to. Oh god.
Mhm.
Here.
Yep, so she's going to peek me.
Yep.
So I'm going to spotlight her because I will be on better numbers.
Yep. And then she's going to come back
Ooh.
to there.
Good call.
And Kusanagi is going to, from I measured
Going for a spotlight.
The last one. So
As an ARO to go face to face.
Absolutely.
Now, I am going to medkit +1 burst you.
Cool. Face to face.
This makes my.
That is a 13. Praise the guided missile gods.
That's fine. You can kill her after I do this. I just need to.
So it's a face to face though, so you got to beat the 13.
You've got a crit, I think.
+1 burst +1 to start with. Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
HGBS.
Let's find out.
Is he natively 14?
I have no idea.
Which one?
Not native.
No, 13.
Ah.
+3 for range, -3 for cover.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because you ignore all of that. Yeah,
That's
okay.
rough.
Well, all right.
You've been spotlit.
Yeah, that's fine. I do it again.
Cool. This time it's
Ivory's like,
even
"Fuck, what do
odds,
I
so
do?"
I'm going to shoot. Oh, no, it's not, because you have Mim 6. You evil man. Roll it face to face again. A 3. Yeah, you get me.
7.
Devin
Good.
gets it.
I reveal.
Hold on. Does she natively have a medkit +1 burst?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All good. Yes. So we now both have it.
Okay, Callum's in with the chance.
Fucking. Okay, that one.
He's stressing out.
It's gonna be
Oh, sorry.
up there
come
for
back.
weirdest
so
face-to-face roll.
That's
you roll down
3
the corner,
orders
punch
on
my
them.
head.
Medkit, no, it's just spotlight.
Medkit you, and
Yeah,
you're like,
no,
what
that's
the
confirming.
fuck is going
So you got
on?
2 more
Dude on a
Can
laptop
you
trying to
spend
make
all
you
your
fucking
command
sparkly, and
tokens?
the guy's fucking
No,
trying to shoot
I've
you
got
with a
one
med
more.
dart, going,
Yeah,
take
I've got
my
one
fucking
command.
experimental
got-
drugs, guys!
You got 3 more orders to do stuff with them.
Okay, so potential orders. This sucks ass because it takes 2.
What's this got?
It's a trench hammer
I don't think he's doing
chain
mapping
rifle,
either.
SMG, trench hammer, heavy pistol, smoke grenades.
No,
What do trench hammers do?
I
Sorry?
would
You
maybe
can throw
I would
them
try
within
to
8,
follow.
and they're double action, and like damage 14
I
or
think
something.
he still has.
Or maybe they're damage fizz.
Rubara's medium.
Which is
Warbar's
14.
medium. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Follow-up is probably the best for order for Shifty for him.
The whole link might be
second
medium,
order
like
pool,
Yeah.
Chris
the
Hardy's
more
medium.
luck will come
Yeah.
over here.
Oh,
more
right, because
inches.
his only hacker is
Smoke's in the way now.
isolated,
Yeah.
so he
Come
can't
another 4
do.
inches.
Uh,
He has to
Yeah.
do this.
those two- he
He
can
can't,
do
he literally can't do
Regular
those
order instead of
3.
Regular
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It will
He has
first
to
roll
do
skill
follow up
Open.
to get a
Open.
draw.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and then
Actually-
I don't think
And
I
you can't
get
stick
to
to
do
it.
anything.
No,
well,
I think
this
his
guy
opening
Oh
move
yeah, this will see.
could have been using the irregular
I
order to
will
reset.
throw smoke on top of my
Yes.
hacker, not face to face.
Because
Okay.
if it goes off,
in not face-to-face
beautiful,
with
put it in the
me.
link,
Yes.
and you completely change your turn. If it doesn't go off,
I need to kill the hacker.
Wow.
So I will assault
You're
pistol
no
the hacker
worse.
and
Yeah,
zap.
let's just check range, see if I get a dodge.
oh,
No, I don't. So 0
yeah,
range,
just
I
right
need
now.
cover.
No, I
Ivory's-
get you out of cover.
They both
No,
got their
because
flat.
remember we
They're
said that I'm-
hidden.
No, so
Oh
you're,
yeah, sorry, yeah, no.
you're facing that way, but
Yeah, yeah.
And
Ivory's
Ivory is
3.
halfway to
unopposed
destination
here.
Yeah.
with plenty of
Just
those left.
4.
And as
then
long as
smoke
that Cyber
goes
Ghost
down,
survives,
does go down.
There's
the mapping is on the table
4.
because it's far enough
So
up the board.
save,
Yeah.
dead. Brr.
Do you want to put the smoke down? Where
Yeah.
you said just like there?
Yeah, it would have been down.
It's a rough game, guys. It's a rough game when you use the list
Yep.
that has like one guy that can do one classified and he dies and you're like, well fuck. I think if
Remember, there is objectives in the mission.
Move
They're not
like,
killing people.
to the edge of the smoke. There's a point
potentially if Callum
here where I
focused
can shoot
less
you. I'll
on
just go this way
murdering
so I get
Ivory
out of
and more on
Uh,
focusing
don't have
on
cover anymore.
the
Yeah, I'm in patch it.
right
I'm
girl
just
doing
gonna
the
try and
sensor
split
card.
it, like the edge of the
Because-
smoke. I don't think I get you
Well,
with 8, basically.
he obviously doesn't know the faction, but he
cool,
can look and
I'm
go,
gonna
what sensor and
Heavy
what
pistol.
MSV do I see? And Ivory goes, none.
Yeah.
And you
so
go,
it's out
well,
of
I'll
8,
do that
I reckon,
one.
but I'll
Yeah.
check.
You'll never get it back.
Yeah.
And they
no,
both
no,
verified at the
in.
start of the game.
Okay.
They saw
Actually,
15
yeah,
on the
if
table.
we're in Zoc, I will just chain rifle.
Yep. Okay. So then +3 range.
Yeah.
And that's it.
1, 2, 3. Armor save. Do you want to do your armor save?
Yep. I'll do my armor save. Chain rifle.
Dies.
I'm conscious.
So 1, pass. 2, fail. Go. Dogged. Pass. So I'm there. Dogged.
It's gone.
Is it or assault pistol shock?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. So
just
I'm gonna go
Absurd
dogged.
burst.
That would be fucking busted. Here's my 0 Swig 0 to 8 Red Fury.
Sorry, just let me check something. Securing the HVT only is
You
for your
mean high
personal,
talk?
right?
Yeah. Yeah. We said that at the start.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, more into OP, enough Morats. That's you.
Okay. Fire team. Barra comes prepared to lock off.
Okay, I'm thinking it's locked.
Yeah, I think.
Well, actually, now that we think about it, Ivory hasn't done one of these yet. If Callum gets that and
One to
Ivory
shoot.
can't do this,
One to move.
Callum wins. He's only got half of it.
Still got it. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue for him.
One to shoot, one
Maybe
to
not,
move,
but
one
You
to
still
move.
got 2 Cyber Ghosts at the table, and the Cyber Ghost in the back still has pictures of it.
You might fail 6 whip checks in a row.
At some point.
It's happened before.
Yeah, it's a little closer than they probably
But I
want.
think if Ivory, so currently it's 3-3. If Ivory gets that, it
Yeah.
becomes 6-3.
Well, it comes down to if Salam gets
I think
HPT
I've
follow up
risked it.
on his
So,
turn, or he doesn't.
Order on the fire team. Kusanagi's the link lead.
Yeah.
And they're going to advance. She's going to advance 4 inches to there.
Yeah.
Wabara will touch the 8 feet at my HVT there.
Yeah.
And the Cenobite won't be able to claim cover anymore, so we'll just come up like here a bit more.
So this
the link will break.
So Kusanagi link lead.
Yeah.
This is your. So you
I have one more and
Yeah.
my O12 press.
No, I'm just
Orders
thinking
left
how that.
after this.
So what
You're
I
just
have to
going
do
for it.
here is I'm going to throw a trench hammer at you.
Yep, figured. I
That's a good
will
play.
ignore it, and I will
It's the
try
only thing
and
that could potentially kill it,
HVT follow up you.
aside from a crit.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
I hit.
Yep.
2 saves. Double action.
no. Good.
Pass one,
fail one.
no
Loves
wounding
it.
cap.
Yep. Also, Panzerfaust.
Yep.
Kusanagi's. Wait, isn't Kusanagi 3 armor?
What?
You rolled a 13, didn't you?
No,
Sorry?
You rolled a 13.
it was 13 and the other one was lower, wasn't it?
It was 13 and 16. Is that what I saw?
13,
Yeah,
16?
13, 16.
13's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
fail.
No, then,
Oh,
then
13's
it's
a
fine.
pass.
'cause it's
You have 3
fizz,
armor.
It's fizz.
Oh, great, thank you.
However,
no.
there's still a
It's-
Panzerfaust.
It's fizz. Yeah, it's still
Hands
Panzer.
time.
Splat.
All good.
What? Oh, yeah.
3 armor.
Yeah.
I got you, man!
Stop making armor saves. This is fuck you.
Oh, Ivory, you can't talk shit. How many armor saves did you make at the start?
The statistically correct amount for an armor 6 modeling cover.
Oh, I don't
I
know
was
about
more
that.
talking about the Cyber Ghost taking the 2 Trinities.
Again, BTS 6.
What's up? Falling
All right,
apart.
so she takes 1
It
wound and all
happens.
of that.
Yep.
There, that. Okay, so now the link's broken. I will Warbara Civivac
Yep. So
and run away.
whip roll.
So one thing to remember with trench hammers,
You got him still move though.
they do have
yeah.
the throne
So
mode, but
theoretically, you
the
would have run as
throne
much
mode
as
has
you
a
could,
fixed
right?
I
damage,
have 1 more after.
whereas the
because if I go
CC
2
mode
inches,
Yeah.
then if I
has
then I-
fizz
yeah,
damage.
Cool.
Then
Yeah,
I
it
do
means that
O12
the
Prestige.
CC mode
+1.
benefits from martial
Yeah,
arts.
so you'll
which is,
end there.
I guess the
Oh,
intended
actually,
purpose
you know
there.
what?
Yeah.
I can. This one can use her irregular to try and do it, right?
She could try.
And typically they
yeah.
have higher fizz
So
than 13.
she'll come across, touch it, and then she'll go the whole 3 inches or so.
Or at least most things with
So
trench
I
hammers
think
do.
you'll need to go more than that because you got to. Because you got to.
So here,
Yeah, so that's 2.
so basically just
So it'll be
vault
2 inches to there.
well, 2 inches gets. Well, I can just do it at an angle, right? 2 inches gets
Well, no,
me
no.
there, and I touch as I go.
Yep.
2 more inches gets me to here.
Yep.
14s. Yep.
Yep. So
So now Civivac here.
yes.
How does this work? What is Civivac like?
So it's just in base to base with you.
Okay, all right.
So it
Now
looks
can
like
Wabara?
Dom did get HV
Can
follow
You'll
up.
Wabara-
have to civivac it again.
Did he?
That's fine, but
Okay.
will Wabara have a go at like wandering
Yes.
past? Okay.
Yeah, because that was what Kusanagi
I
was
don't,
up to do.
well,
Yeah.
Wait, does civivac? Is the becoming hostile a native part of civivac?
Sorry?
It is
No,
no
is it-
longer.
Thank fuck. No, I hated that shit.
so and I've Civivac'd it, so I
So you need now you
one
can
mole.
just
so
you
I
gotta
can then
roll whip
wander
plus
past.
3.
It's
You
just
can wander
whip plus
past
3.
whip plus
Anytime
3.
you move, it just teleports to you.
Yeah.
But I can pass it off at whip plus
You can
3.
drop it at any
No,
point.
no, you can't drop it. You can use civivac it with a new thing. So it's in civivac. Oh no,
You can
cancel the-
just
yeah.
you can just
Yeah,
stop
sorry.
Civivac.
I thought you meant you can hand it off because you can't.
No,
hand it
no,
off.
you can drop it.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, she's going to go 4 inches to get to there,
yeah,
and then she's going to touch
There's some
on the way
happy
through
looking people.
and try and plus 3.
Yeah,
which
she's
she
whip
does,
14?
I think.
yeah. Whip 14. She's
Yep.
whip
Do I
14.
owe you 2 kicks
So
in the
then
balls?
I'll teleport him back there too.
Yep.
Isolated. Prone is no longer
Why?
relevant.
One?
That's that. That's all of my orders. That's my turn.
It's
cool.
on the
This
recording
guy's-
as well.
Fuck, that's so annoying that I failed 2 spotlights of the 3 I had.
Yeah.
because that is probably the game. I mean,
Yes, go on,
very
use
good
it.
game. Came down to like 1 or 2 rolls.
Oh yeah, no, that was
That's right.
it was like our last game, right? We had
Yeah.
some ridiculously swingy luck.
Like both of our dice went up and down, and up and down. It was good
I don't
fun.
even care.
Terrible, and I think now I pipped you by like a bit as opposed to last time.
Oh,
where you
even
pipped me.
worse.
Sorry,
I think I pipped you.
I
But,
don't want reality TV.
I might
jump
be able to
cuts.
squeeze a draw.
all right, let's see.
You'll mince our words
I'm just
together
trying to,
and make
like,
us sound
math it
way
out.
worse than what we
So
are.
I know
Yeah,
this
I'm not
is also
letting you.
dead.
Alright.
So
So much fun.
yeah, genuinely.
Looks
great
like we're
time.
down
I've had now 2
to
games with Ivory, and they've
Ivory's
both
last
been,
turn.
like, down.
Like-
I think it'll be very straightforward.
Like,
And
there's a whole
5
bunch
minutes
of
to do.
Ivory
things
needs
where
to
I made a
finish off
save that kept
designation.
me in the game, then I failed one which kept you in the game,
Yeah.
then you made a save that really pushed you ahead, then you failed one.
He's also very gracious because he knows the rules way better than I do.
Ooh, feels like Jacob's gone up 2 games. I love to see it.
Okay, so
Have a good night. Best of luck.
Thank you, man.
so first thing I'm gonna do.
I
is
want a second coffee cup, a third coffee cup. Sorry.
So I've got 5 orders.
Mhm.
So I've got 6 orders on this to try to get to like
Alan's giving me.
here and roll spotlights.
Ivory's going to be so
In group
disappointed
2,
if they lose
I can
this.
try. So left alive in group 2, I just have the missile bot and this guy. This guy is going to go into group 1. He's he will impetuous, run forward 4.
Yep. I'll shoot you.
I'm gonna. So now is the spray and pray part of the game, where I fire SMG at this
That is
range.
how it
100%.
works.
So
Impetuous like
I can't
3
hit.
dice to crit fish.
he's not in 24, I don't
shoot
think.
you 1 dice.
Alright. Missile
Assume he
launcher
doesn't
is
bottom
also
out
in
at
group 2 is going to do that.
0 to hit.
Oh, yeah, love it.
Direct fire.
Can you? Oh, yes, prone. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see me there.
No, so he's standing.
Yeah, like, cause see how I'm not.
No, are you prone?
Yeah, no, I can't see shit. I can't see you at all.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
When
because
you
this
move-
is
yeah,
prone.
Yeah. It's just this was in the way, so I
Yeah,
thought that the
no.
straight line didn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, so the missile bot is
32
just
inches
taking
on the
a
nose,
shot.
31 and
Nice.
a fraction.
So I'm on a 6.
Looks like
Yep, and
it's
I'm
all
on
the specialists are in group 1. He's just burning
minus
everything
3.
from group 2
plus
to
or
try
minus
to
3,
clear
yeah.
a path.
so
arrows.
11.
Yep.
Oh, no, he needs to crit.
6.
No.
Oh, sorry, that's 2.
Yeah, just 1.
Tanks
I
it.
love it, but I don't think it matters.
Alrighty. What the now? What does the ment have anything to contribute before we have to do the glory run? Oh, sorry. Also, nah, it's too late for it now. I should have impetuous
And
with
Callum has
Bianca and
remembered
opened
that
the
he's
door.
been standing for 2 hours
Too
and
late
finds
for
a
that
seat.
now.
Yes. Yeah.
Sequencing.
Thankfully, they at least have cushioned floors here.
They do. 3 games of infinity on a hardwood floor. If you don't
Yeah.
have proper shoes,
So that
You're
was
not
like
gonna feel
32,
good.
right?
Exactly. Like 31.8 or something.
I'm happy with
So,
the gaming
no, that
arenas
is
set up.
useless.
They have.
So we're gonna go.
They
so we
obviously
have 6
know
orders to
about
do
gaming
this.
at the table.
Actually, sorry.
Yeah,
also,
so they have
irregular
made sure
order.
that the tables are
flash
taller,
post.
so we're not hunched over. Put standing mats
trying
on
the random bullshit, yo.
floor, so it doesn't kill your feet.
This is 29.
Yeah, table height saves the back.
So
and then
that
I
the
will be
stools are
minus
tall
9,
enough to
so I'm on a
accommodate the
4.
taller tables.
That's a miss. It's a miss.
they have nice little slots for your stuff. They've got cup holders. They know what
Yes,
they're doing.
cup holders, so
Right.
you can't excitedly bowl
7
over
orders.
a cup.
We'll count
Yes.
them. So it's 2,
and
4,
underneath the
and then another 4 to
fire
there.
of whoever built the table.
I'd shoot you there.
So we're going to come to there.
I'd still see you there. Quick back. Yeah, all good.
Cyber Mask, 5 orders. Run 8.
Try and discover you.
Cool, go ahead.
And our other TO is
Low dice.
Yes.
See you.
trying to figure out
But
how
you
to count
see me
rounds.
there?
No.
Cool. We're going to run
Hey, guys, TOing is harder than it looks. We're sitting in chairs talking.
4,
Eventually, you get
We're on to
tired.
there.
And you're like,
3 more orders.
guys, they've been staring at the table for 10 minutes. What are we talking about?
You see that door though, definitely.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Not this side of it though, but Kusanagi does.
Yeah.
Come on,
Cool.
Ivory. I think the best outcome here is just a draw. Just get it for both. You know, for me.
Ivory can get a
So,
draw,
I will just measure my zone of
fairly
control at the end there,
reliably,
just so I can
75%
guesstimate
of the
distance.
time.
So that's 8
but
inches.
I don't. I
So
think if
move,
Ivory goes for
spotlight, I think will work.
mapping, then
Yeah, but
the
if you come
draw
there, I'll
becomes
see you
riskier.
no,
go
no, no.
straight line.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
I
to.
would, yeah. I would
So I
move
think
spotlight,
they
move
go-
I'm gonna have to
spotlight.
just
If
hope
you get it
to
off,
miss once.
Yeah, I think they
then
go for
otherwise-
designation first, lock that in,
So we're gonna
even if
go
it lowers
gang
the chance
high,
of getting mapping.
super jump up and see.
Yep.
QC.
Okay, so I shoot you
Yep.
there.
Actually, no. Yeah, okay, we'll just super jump up.
EM grenade you there.
Yep. So it'll go there and not affect anyone else.
the way
never
Ivory's
goes
having to
down.
deal with
Yeah,
these
no, that's what I'm saying,
aim
it's gonna go up there and
being
not affect anyone
Kusanagi
else.
and the
Sorry?
Cenobite.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yes,
I
so
think
cool, that's
Ivory
just
might only have
affecting
the chance to
Yeah,
actually
Yeah, because it always goes up. Yeah, it always splashes
designation.
up.
Never splash
5
down.
orders
Yeah.
in group 1. He's already spent one on Hippolyta to try and
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
Kusanagi.
What about
And
like
He's
stairs
already
and
done
stuff, right?
designation once.
But if you hit the
Yeah,
top
so
of the
So he
stair, it
just
doesn't
has to
go
do
down.
one more.
Yeah, but I think that's all he's going to be able to get. It's not like there's
then
no
I might
fault.
shoot you with something
Well,
that's
all
shock-
Ivory has left is designation, which is they're halfway there, and then mapping, which
I don't think it's going
Yeah,
to.
I'll shoot you
don't
with the
think
shock
they
gun.
have
I'm
the
just gonna try and
orders
flash pulse
to get
the-
across the board
sure.
to do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
yeah,
alright.
I think
Face.
I think
it's-
Ivory's playing
go
I
for the
got
tie.
autism. No. So it'll be +3
no,
minus
because
6.
I'm -6. Yeah.
Damn it.
And I
Which is not quite what I
+3
expected
minus
after the second
3.
round ended.
So
Yeah.
+3 range, -3. So
Yeah.
So you miss
Yeah.
on a 13.
No,
Um,
you won a 13. +3 -3.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
the end
your
of the second,
BS11. Oh,
I was
Kusanagi. Sorry, I
biggest
thought you were talking
mistake
about the
was
HRL.
putting moving the raptor.
Saves. No, it's multi-rap, so
Yes.
you'd use DA.
Ivory.
Take a wound.
Rever Rocket Launcher.
Saves.
it wouldn't have been
Alrighty,
bad
2 orders.
if Ivory
and a
had
drink.
2
No
more
splash
orders or so.
down.
Sorry.
No splash down, only ever splash up with a heavy rocket launcher.
It goes out and then up,
And never down.
never
Okay.
down.
Alright. We're gonna. Oh, I'm in. Fuck. I am not playing. Yeah, no. So
Alright, so yeah, it's
I
the
gotta
other
open
thing
the
about
door.
big games is that you're like, okay, so if you
Open
go,
the door. I have to run. I just have to hope.
Alright, I'll shoot you with everything.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me just
okay.
measure
Yeah, hope for
4
the
and then
prey.
8.
Looks
because
like
it doesn't.
it's
doesn't matter.
sprint across the board, and if you survive,
Okay.
That's
you're not
game.
gonna make
you can
it.
try mapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good game.
Good game, man.
Okay. Final
That's
score?
5-3 your way.
I have a headache.
Yeah, because.
Oh, Ivory didn't get
Fuck you
destination.
for failing your whip rolls, Cyber Ghost.
No, I think it's
Oh.
like
No,
6, 7.
the actual issue is that I let you kill the raptor. Because if the raptor, even if it was
Yeah, like I
unconscious,
said.
if the raptor is unconscious, I can paramedic it. And if the raptor gets to here, I just win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
overextended the raptor.
7.
No.
3 for having more.
I had 3
of
for having
those,
more.
3
So
for
6.
mine,
Yeah.
and then 1 for the one I completed is 7.
Guys,
That
Does
was
not reflect
how am
how
I,
close the
Ray?
game
Do
was.
you want to put
No,
the scores in
highly-
really quick for
Yeah,
Kevin?
yeah,
highly classified never does though. That was
Get scores in first.
yeah.
Yep. Okay,
Hi,
so
Breen.
you had 3, and I had 7, and then victory points. What?
Yeah, apparently Ivory had 2 shots at finishing up the. Where did my deck go? At finishing up the designated part or HVT, and failed both rolls for 14s,
That's rough.
and that was game.
Callum,
Don't wait till the last minute.
come in.
All right. Let's see.
Holy fuck! What was that?
Oh, that was a game.
That was a game.
Holy shit.
That was a game. Your first turn. We've had 2 games now. Both first turns were hot fucking garbage.
Yeah, I just couldn't, like, nothing died.
You guys were both sitting there going, fuck, I better kill the shit that could do the classifieds. And you didn't do any classifieds.
Well, because like he's got so much stuff there that I can't do the classified because all of it's like HVT or in his deployment zone. And then I can't get to the deployment zone. I can't get to the HVT. So it's like, all right, well, I guess I just try and snipe out the shit. The gutsing out of the repeater because I was trying to split the repeater to not get the other one because I can't fight both hackers at once. Well, not like because I'm only with 13 with shitty. Yeah, but
Because you'll kill a hacker. Sorry, you'll kill a hacker.
No. So I successfully split the zone of controls, but then didn't know you could guts out of it. So therefore, I'm just stuck being like, well, I get one crack at this and you pass all the armor saves. The fact that I couldn't isolate a flash pulse is kind of superfluous because I was just getting up. I didn't expect the LT to come throwing at me. But
Were you just like, why were you trying to isolate a flash pulse?
Well, because I was doing nothing else with the second pull. Like, I could have thrown them up, but I wasn't going to get to do the deployment zone. And I thought I was getting them up and leaving them enough just in a defensive spot to then go for the deployment zone on the next turn. So, yeah, that was just a, like, casual whatever. I may as well just throw some dice at this.
Yeah.
It didn't make a massive... It was silly that it didn't do it. It didn't make a massive difference. It would be like 3 or 4 dice. Yeah.
That was the weird. So Nick and I were saying that was the weirdest face-to-face roll ever. Going, we both see each other within 8. I spotlight you. I medkit you. Like, what the fuck? One dude's on his laptop trying to fucking
And calling the guided missile. He's like,
get my meth.
and yeah. So that was. So we got there in the end. I don't know. This is my second game against Ivory. It's been down to the wire in both of them. Both of them, I think, like, we played well, we made some mistakes, and then really it just came down to dice. Like, we both had some silly dice. The first time we played, he had slightly better.
Yeah.
This time I had slightly better. The plan more or less worked. I had heavy rocket launchers that he just couldn't deal with, which locked him out of the game.
Yep. No,
Throwing melee stuff, it would have been nice if the melee stuff killed things a bit better and didn't die so quickly.
I think Ivory was a little underrepresenting how good their armor saves were. They had some pretty good armor saves.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's fine, right? Like, well within
normal range, just at above.
Yeah, and you're allowed to, in my book, you're allowed to be a bit salty, consistently losing some dice rolls even if it's close enough to.
Yeah. All right, we'll make it quick because round 3 is going to be quick, so you can pack your stuff up. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to fix stuff and we'll be back.